We can go. It's up to you.
I guess I'll go close the door.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Dork Vision stream for the Rime of the Frostmaiden. We stream this little ditty every Wednesday from 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our sister stream, a different group of people in a homebrew game, that's on Sundays from 9 to midnight. If you want to find my books, they're on DriveThruRPG and the DM's Guild. And if you want to support me another way, you can do so at Patreon/NobleCrumpet. Meantime, let's figure out what happened last time.
Did happen. Let's figure it out together.
Let's figure it out.
On this
Collective
episode.
storytelling.
So, you guys defeated the ghost, you're pretty sure, that was possessing Trex, the kobold. After you returned to Tourmaline, took some much-needed R&R, some much-needed snoo-snoo, and then... Much. And then got Oris, the speaker, to basically go investigate the gem mine to make sure that there were no more traps, no more kobolds, and everything was clear. He took some guards with him, but something was wrong. As you followed them out there, you noticed another set of tracks. You found that there was a cave-in at the site of the mine, but Oris was trapped inside. The halfling known as Grusty Pinetoes had taken some of the militia and intentionally caused the cave-in, and they didn't want you to break him out anytime soon. So, they turned on you, attacked. But you guys were able to defeat them not before Grusty Pinetoes made his escape. That is where we pick up... Oh, shit, which one? Page was it? It's this one. Huzzah. Okay. Oris has been broken out thanks to your efforts. Please, I need your help. This guard is going to die. He's been trapped under the rubble. I think he already died, actually.
I think he already
I
died.
think we missed that. That ship has sailed.
Well, this guy's a prisoner.
That is true. You managed to knock out one of the guards and restrain them. So they are just sleeping on their butt and unconscious. Forrest emerges from the mine with his guard in tow. I heard the cave-in, but I didn't know what happened. You say that it was the militia that turned on me?
Gesture broadly at the corpses.
Good gods.
I don't think they're on your side.
I don't either, but I didn't expect them to do something this drastic. I thought it was all just politics.
The man's name was Grusty. I don't know.
Rusty? It's been a thorn in my side for a while. If he ever shows his face in Tourmaline again, there'll be hell to pay. I can assure him that. Hopefully we got all of the traitorous guards with him.
Most. Wait, did we?
No, I think one of them got away.
Boy, did you guess the last one? Good. Okay, yeah.
Wait, does that mean yes? Do you speak dog now?
Yeah.
They did.
That was an affirmative. 2 bucks for yes.
No, look at boy. He's got raspberry jam all over his mouth. He's
he's full of. He got the jam instead. Boy.
Boy, howdy.
He teleported away.
I suggest we find more suitable lodgings for our rest. And I suggest we get some people out here to clean up these bodies. I'll find some people back in town.
I mean, they kind of betrayed you. Do you really have to? You could just let it feed the wildlife.
People work here, Venric. They gotta be walking by dead bodies every single day.
It's not the best for morale to see dead guards as you go into work every morning.
And it proves
Especially
that maybe
half-eaten
strong enough to
ones.
kill people, though. Especially ones that are trying to overthrow you.
I guess that is a plus. Maybe it was a good thing to side with curious adventurers. On the bright side, the mine's empty, so get you guys your reward and maybe a little extra if I'm being blunt.
Money, please.
Take anything you want off of these traders.
Just stretching out a chainmail. It'll do.
Nephros pokes it up. Way ahead of you. He's stuffing crossbow bolts and some silver into his pouch.
Hey, pass me some of those.
Well, I suppose that what is going to happen anyway. It's not like I'm dealing with justiciars or something. I'll take him into custody, but if you have any questions for him in the meantime, be my guest.
I'd say we should probably just carry him back to town, and then we can set him up and do our own little interrogation.
That sounds right to me. I don't feel right just taking him back, just me and my friend here. Hello, I'm the guard.
Long-lost twin brother.
Hello, guard number 1.
No, this is guard number 2. We lost guard number 1.
Damn it.
Sorry about your co-workers.
It's fine. It's fine. This is the line of duty. We signed up for this. I suppose
These guys
they did.
signed up to betray you.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, you got any handcuffs on you? No, I wasn't expecting to arrest anybody.
We wrapped him up, right? We used rope or something?
Yeah, I hog-tied him with rope.
Oh, that'll do for now. Alright, if you'll all follow me back, let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Making sure that we pick the pockets of all the dead ones.
Sure.
Yeah, I think I picked 2 of their pockets, and we talked about how much silver it was, and I think
it was like 12 each or something.
I do remember that, yeah.
Yep, I even have it in the notes up there. It was 60 silver, so like 12 each.
Venric extends out his bag so you can just drop the coins in.
That's weird. I think they all got it. I think they all got their own.
Well,
your share? Venric's share?
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't pick the pockets. I was busy trying to heal the dead guy, remember?
Money, please.
Talk to
Money.
Nephros.
Yeah, exactly.
Talk to Nephros.
Extends bag out to Nephros.
Here you go, little man.
Thank you.
Ting, 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 ting.
You gotta do
Why don't
12
you-
tinks or it's not work.
Carry that god.
Ugh.
Just theater of the
Got
mind
him.
tinks.
Yeah, it works.
The wolf nearby, the black wolf, is kind of like just curiously watching you all.
Maybe boy will make friends with him.
I'd say we just let him go.
Eh. I mean, if you want to talk to him, maybe
Yeah,
a sled
to
dog.
him. You could do that, can't you? You could just talk.
Well, he's just going. There he goes.
You could say something, okay.
To the furbog, the only one who can speak with animals, it seems. Bye, Wolf. It was nice knowing you. Glad we didn't kill you.
Clearly, he needs to work through some things.
Sorry for stabbing you.
The injured dog limps off into the night.
Your master's a dick.
Alright, you guys heft the hogtied guard over your shoulder and head back. Just, these guys, and then we will move on back to Tourmaline.
Before we quite get into town, on the way back, Nephros is going to kind of sidle up to Oris. Be like, hey, you know, between someone who saved your life, I think a little honesty, we can speak candidly, right?
I suppose. I always considered myself an honest man.
So, we ran into a spirit of a dead man in the mines. That was the real problem. He was rightly angry and had a real penchant for getting near you. Do you know who that might have been?
I have no idea.
Does he look like he's lying at all?
Make an insight
I
check.
would like to put my sight in.
Like,
He
into
seems just as
soul.
confused as you are.
All right, fair enough.
I don't.
Possible he had just some sort of grudge against the MSU bloodline or against a former speaker of the city.
They had a strange bag of herbs and spices.
Well, it did have the power of possession. That we
Oh
all
yeah,
know.
he was inside me. It was not cool.
Ew.
Well, it's a good thing
I
that
felt-
one of you dealt with it.
I felt so strong when he was there, though. I felt like I could beat anybody. It was so weird.
Don't get addicted to possession now.
Mm.
I won't. Looks to the side.
Looks to the camera, not there.
Yeah.
Just
So-
possess me, man. I just need it.
Sorry I can't help you, but I can't think of any dead people that want me dead.
It might have been.
Might be
something.
worthwhile bringing up with your mother as well.
Sure. I haven't talked to her since Sunday. Alright. Well, you guys return to Tourmaline with your prisoner in tow. Oris leads you back to Agarwal's house. The guard puts the other guard into a makeshift jail cell in the bottom of the house. It looks like it's been used that way for a while, but it definitely wasn't the original purpose of the chamber that they were put in. And Oris says, I suppose you'll be wanting a reward now. He reaches into his desk, pulls out of a drawer a little satchel, and he finds a few spare coins that are just laying about, drops them into the pouch, and hands it to Vilma. There you go. 50 plus some.
Okay.
He hands you...
I'm gonna look at it just to be sure, but I'm sure it's.
Sure. Yes, I trust you. Looks in pouch, starts counting. It's 60 gold pieces.
Oh, cool. Very generous. Oh, how much would that be for everybody then?
12.
12 again, but it's gold pieces this time.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Yay. Profit.
Yeah, I'll divvy out right away. Let's go for it. 12 days.
You're welcome.
Oh, it feels so good to have gold again.
This is actually kind of heavy, unexpectedly. I don't think I've had this in a while.
This isn't even like a quarter of what I left house with, but it's a long road.
Well, I'm glad we could have done business, and, Vilma, I suppose that we should discuss that, trade agreement that you were talking about.
In due time, I suppose I perhaps arrest, and we do have our guard here, our prisoner.
Sure, take all the time that you need. My door is always open, especially now that there's guards that I can trust a bit more now.
Very good.
Right. You guys can take a short rest now if you want, or just take a long rest if you want to spend 8 hours. Boy is looking rather antsy. It's been a few days since he left looking for his master stranded on Kelvin's Cairn.
During our Deference is going to short rest, but during that he's going to just have like a quick sidebar with Oris as well.
Okay. I mean, you can monopolize the asides with
Thirsty for
Oris, that's fine.
sideboards.
Yeah, you know. I got Morris to say to Oris.
Be at it.
So yeah, he's going to sidle over and just be like, by the way, Oris, figured I ought to tell you. Grusty and those guards that were corrupt who had snuck their way into the city and infiltrated your organization.
Yes.
Caught a glimpse of a tattoo on one of their arms. Looked like they were Zentarum.
Zentarum. I've heard that name. This far. Jesus Christ.
Rundle or boy?
Yeah, good job, boy. Playing with boy in the sec.
No.
I've heard that name, but I haven't heard of their influence this far north. If that's true, the Zentarum are in Icewind Dale. Must be for something insidious.
Now, I mean, you might want to sit on it a little bit before, but I will also say that Catrain's travel gear in the north of town, the people there are working for the Zentarum. I think it might be a fence or a front. They might make
The river.
They might make their way out of town once they hear that old Grusty's been kicked out. But if you give them a little bit of time, let them sweat for a bit, you might be able to catch them and figure out, perhaps, where else this organization's infiltrated.
Goodness. That's a lot of information. I've
Well, you
heard
can
that the
act
Black
right
Network
now.
has always been a little more than mercenary corps, so Grusty I could get past if he maybe had a tattoo or something. If it weren't for his betrayal. But knowing that they have a spy here in Tourmaline, to what end? I'll definitely keep my eyes on them. I need to calm things down and get a stronger inner circle of guards. If I ever need you again, can I call on you and your crew?
Of course. Just reach out for... Oh boy, we gotta decide on a name, huh?
You're in an aside, my man.
I am.
You can leave him in the aside and come back.
Yeah. Yeah, no. I just want to throw it all on you.
Reach out for... Oh, I'm sorry, hold on a sec. Run over to the friends. No, he'll just say, yes, absolutely. If you can send it through the right channels, just reach out for Nephros Silvertongue.
Understood. Nephros, he reaches out a hand to shake it.
Give him a firm but brisk handshake.
This is also pretty firm. He's got a few.
Oh, he's got a few... If we were to put numbers on it, probably quite a few points on me.
Yeah, a few points on you. He's got like
Nephros' firmest
about a
handshake
foot
is like
on you
a
as
wet
well.
noodle.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a noodly boy.
Dude, boy!
A firm handshake. He says, "Thank you again, everyone. Vilma will talk in time. In the meantime, rest at your leisure."
I've spent my one aside for this day.
Okay. Does anybody else want to spend their aside? Or does anybody else want to use their reaction in response to Nephros' aside?
I react by rolling hit dice.
Zentarum!
No,
I have a deep ancestral hatred.
I don't know
Is it
why.
because you can't spell their name.
all,
Yes.
all half-orcs are born with a hatred for the Zentara.
It starts with an
And
H.
elves. Cats.
The Scots.
The Dutch.
Damn, half orcs. They ruined half orcs.
Technically, do we have to long rest in order to get access to our level 3 level up?
I'm gonna say no. You can just... Because I had you level up in the background. You can just increase your current and maximum health if you increase your health.
Okay.
And your new hit dice will be a new full hit dice. Oh, Jeeves actually levels up too, I forgot.
Hooray.
shit.
Yay.
Oh no, he's gonna be level 20 in no time.
Chief, you wanna go shopping? We have stuff.
You
that we
unlock
can get.
Fireball yet?
Hold on, let me roll for his hit dice. That
Does
sounds about
Oris
right.
want to interrogate the god with us? I mean, we don't really have anything much to ask him, but I'm sure Oris would would like him.
Oris is letting you have your time with him if you guys want to use it.
Is there anything we want to know?
Maybe there. I mean, otherwise we can totally
Yo.
go and get like a pack of stuff for travel, so we can go and do the rest of our quests.
We can do that anytime.
I mean,
Monsters.
Henrik, you are the harshest, most brutal negotiator I know. It might be up to you.
I'm just brutally honest.
Exactly.
the guy who wakes up, Benrick's like, you
Borderline.
got a really weird looking nose.
No, I don't want to make fun of you. I'm not trying to say that.
Yo,
as
in
a
a non-insulting way. Your nose is weird.
I don't want to assume all your guards are related, obviously, but
Just brutally honest.
I mean, if you want to have me there, that's fine. Here, Jeeves.
I mean,
I would like to know where you got the teleport scroll from. That seems
yeah, I mean, the
that seems
Zentarum,
powerful, right?
the Zentarum are dangerous folk. If we're possibly going to be running into them elsewhere, I think it might be useful to find out what towns they might be in, or at least
Listen.
why they were here.
would probably behoove us not to go to cat trains again, huh? Since you just sold them out.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, I told one person he's not going there right now. He said himself.
the most important person in the town.
Us.
The second most important person in the
I'm
town.
sure if we go within the next few hours, they're not going to be none the wiser.
I mean, as long as they don't see us with this one.
Ew, him? He's pointing to the door that Oris left through.
No, not him. The Zentarum thug.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, what, you going to carry him around like a backpack?
This guy wasn't important enough to have his own teleportation scroll. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
The
and
last
we've
time
been
we had
carrying
a
him through the city.
backpack.
Other people might have seen us already, which means they already know that we're against them, or at least have something to do with it.
Or they know that we're here for the town. They know that we got attacked and that we live. They don't know that we know that they were working with them.
Yeah.
Wait.
All
who's-
I'm saying is,
We're working. Hold on. I'm trying.
Let- Nephros caught a glimpse. That's the only thing we had was just a small glimpse. So it's safe to assume that they're hiding that connection. And if we aren't the ones to pursue it, I don't think we're gonna be where the trail's gonna go.
listen, if you want to go shopping at cat trains, I think it's fine as long as you can keep your cool. I'll have a short conversation with the guard here, see what I can find out, and then we can take him over to the jail.
Vedrick has like his thumb and forefinger like kind of on his chin, sort of just like nodding, like,
In the
yeah,
shape of an L.
No, like he's like pinching like his chin, thinking about it, like, think. Yeah, all right. I mean, if that works out for you, I'd rather just go and spend the coin now, so we can have all of our gear and things that we need before we leave. It's better to be ready in case something turns on us. I'm gonna go now. I guess that means it's okay.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
All right.
Nephros gives the thumbs up as he's got the guard like plopped in a chair and he's pulling the chair into a side room.
I'm just looking at my pack to see if I need anything, honestly.
Have fun not murdering. Yeah, if you need anything, I guess a shopping list would be good now. I'm gonna toss the bag of coin to Jeeves so that it's in his hands.
Oh!
Then it just can't have money. You gotta
I
get rid of it as soon as possible.
He
There's
gets
one
knocked over by the bag.
No, I'm fine. At last level, I might not have been able to hold this, but I feel stronger. 2 hit points stronger. Jeeves takes 1's damage from the pouch.
He is indestructible now.
I gotta be back in a little bit.
I guess healing Jeeves, give him a pat on the back, and be like, all right, you don't have to be so melodramatic about it. Over dramatic. That one.
My bunions.
I don't know what any of those meant.
Well, should we be going? Nephros looks like he was going to interrogate the guard.
Yeah. Let's get out of here before they end up killing him, and then we're tied to it as well.
You want
I
me to
suppose
kill him?
that's fair.
No,
He's
no
the
plan
speaker.
B.
He has the right to kill
Oh,
someone in
okay.
his own town, right?
Or plan A?
Apparently some of the other villages seem to have that notion. Sacrifices, I mean.
It's not this one though.
No, not this one, but I'm just trying to
Well, they don't
converse
have
with
their
you
heads
all. I
completely up
barely
their
said 2
asses.
words to you.
Well, if we ever want to talk with you, we just need to ask, and you'll be literally anywhere, apparently.
At your service.
Yeah.
All right, come on, Jeeves. Don't worry about them. They're just
Yes, master.
Wait. Venric, I give Venric 2 silver pieces. I'm running low on soap, and could you get another one for Grundle? Thank you.
give it to Jeeves. He's the one carrying the bag.
This is very heavy, 2 silver. I don't know if if it might break his back.
I can handle it.
Okay, here you go.
Holds
Yeah,
out
get
his
going.
frail hands and cups the silvers with his other hand. Yes, I will get you your soap, Mistress Vilma.
Anybody else? Shopping list?
Hold on. Grundle, kid, you wanna help me out with this guy?
What?
I do
Oh,
get to
no.
kill someone.
With what?
And he steps away from the guard and goes to Grundle. We're gonna do something called good cop, bad cop. You've got all this dried blood on your face, and he's saying what you can do.
Oh, okay.
So, just like, mate, I don't know, when you get the signal from me, just make noises or just be scary, okay?
Oh, okay. I can do that.
Great, thank you.
Hell yeah. Alright, Oris leaves you guys alone, and Jeeves, Venrix, Suvi, Vilma head out. Oh wait, Vilma, were you heading out as well?
Go, whatever. It'll be fun.
Okay.
I want to hang out with Jeeves more. He's...
Wait, why don't you hand us coin if you're coming with us?
Yeah,
For the
you know
fun?
what? I decided I wanted to go with you. Give my money back, Jeeves.
I don't want to be seen buying soap.
No,
You
you
have-
keep the money, you pay for it. I just want to walk around.
You have given me the coin.
Yeah, you know what? Keep it. You'll be the man with the money.
Vilma
asked you
has
to pay for
given
things, you
Jeeves
do it.
a coin.
He's
Jeeves
free
is
now.
free.
Jeeves, I've given you 29 gold pieces and 12 silver pieces in that bag. You're holding on to 2.
Yes, that's right. Never mind.
Demi-lich.
I am still enslaved.
No, that's not what I.
That's a competition or something?
You still have not given me a sock.
Let's go buy some winter socks.
Alright, Nephros, Grundle. You head into the chamber where the guard is being kept. It's basically just a room that's had the door replaced with like a jail door. It's got like old antique furniture in it, but it's long worn away from use as a makeshift prison. The guard is just regaining consciousness after being returned and resting on a long couch.
Nephros is going to sort of give Grundle a nod.
Yeah. I nod back.
Just go.
That
yell,
was the
wake
signal.
What? Oh,
Wake him up!
signal.
Wake him up!
Okay.
Yell at his face. Do something.
Hey, excuse me, sirs. Hello. You
Excuse me, sir or madam.
guard person.
Where am I?
I
Oh.
don't know.
My head?
Oh. Yeah, it might hurt. I don't know. Somebody hit you, I assume. 'Cause, you know, you guys, like, hit us. Tried to kill us.
Yes, don't be too bothered about where you are. You're safe for now, by our discretion.
Blood and ashes. Stuck in here. He looks at the bars, finally realizing where he is. Whatever, I'm not telling you nothing.
Oh, I'm not saying you have to tell us anything. I'm just saying that you might have seen us turn the rest of your buddies into a bunch of pincushions, and I think you saw what the boy over here was able to do. He nods to Grundle.
Oh, yeah, the signal. Are we in, like... Is he, like, behind a cage and we're outside the cage?
For now, yeah, the keys are nearby if you need to open the door.
Oh, I have a
Or guard.
question. And he's tied up and everything, or?
He's not tied up anymore.
No. That makes my idea a little weird. Hey, Nephros, can we go in the cage?
Oh, you can absolutely go in the cage with him, Grundle.
Okay.
Cage match.
Where are you coming? You guys like grab
Oh.
the keys that are just resting on the desk nearby.
I found this base that you guys had, and I wanted to practice my baseball swing. Baseball's a game I'm gonna make up in the future. It'll be real popular. Anyway, I just want to see if it's like good. Can you help me with it? And I'm gonna like make very violent mace swings, probably a little too close to him. I think I got some power on these.
Just like hit the wall or something.
Yeah, probably.
You start swinging the mace around and then just slam it into the wall. Make a intimidation check.
Oh, that's cute.
It's like a cute little baby.
It makes a little.
God.
It makes a little scraping sound as it hits the wall.
A little bit of that hand shock.
I get the hand shock. I'm like, ow.
Oh, ow! Ow, my wrist. The guard is kind of like, he's a little nervous, but he's like, you're not gonna hurt me.
Hey, listen, we're just allowing you an opportunity to help us out, and we'll see what happens after that. Now, let me just throw this out here. We know that Grusty was working with the Zentarum. We know the Zentarum are here in town. Now, how bad would that feel for you if we were to go and tell them that a certain god, who was the only one who lived through that fight, sold out that they were in the Zentarum?
Make, I guess, another intimidation check.
Yeah, I guess
With
it's
this-
probably just
With
another
this
one,
new
yeah.
information, it's intimidating in a different way.
The good cop way.
This one's special.
Is there any help?
I mean, I can do
Nephros,
something in the
roll it.
background if you notice it, but I don't
Rolling
know if it'll
out.
help.
The Zentarum protect each other, like family. Doesn't matter what you say. They might have suspected. They might know that you might have suspected the Zentarum. It's just, there's a million ways that we can spin it. I don't have to say anything. I'll be fine.
You hear what he said, Grundle? He doesn't have to say anything. He'll be fine. I say go ahead and practice.
Okay, we can practice baseball. And now I'm gonna take out the what other weapons do I have?
Not the mace. Okay.
No, we're gonna put the mace away and
Shovel.
try to...
Baseball. I take out my
Yeah,
scythe.
just whip out my great axe and swing that one around violently. I think this will give me more velocity.
I don't know what bullshit game you're playing at.
Play.
I mean, you're kind of helping each other now, but you might need something else to try to get this guy to talk. Intimidation doesn't seem to work. He seems to be
Actually-
willing to get hurt to protect what he considers his family.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Nephros, I don't think this is working. Can we just like kill him?
Yeah, well, hold on, listen.
Oh, all right.
Now, were you always with the Zentarum, or were you perhaps persuaded by Mr. Pine Toes? Were you a guard before you were in his employ?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Well, all right. I don't think there's anything else we can do, Grundle.
All right, plan B.
Yeah, we'll
Look
just
at
have to
us.
give this information to the best you.
Oh?
Not. He sees he hears Grundle say Plan B, and then he immediately starts talking faster in a louder voice. We're just gonna have to let him live and tell Oris Matthew all this information, then he can do with him what he wants.
Okay, okay.
See? Knew I'd be fine.
All right, I'm just gonna swing my great axe at him then. Whatever.
Yep.
Horace is just gonna know anyway if you already know. You aren't gonna get anything new out of me. What the? And then you just hurl the great axe into him. Obviously, it hits.
Decapitation.
He takes
I'm not
7
raging, so
damage.
fine.
Are you doing
Fine.
lethal damage?
No.
Okay.
Just with the side of the axe, I guess.
He's
Bonk.
once again KO'd.
He goes unconscious.
I don't
No.
think that I'm good at this good cop, bad cop.
Nephros is gonna like open the cage door and go over and like put an arm on his shoulder as he walks him out. You know, the important thing is we tried our best.
I did.
Certainly
Now I
did.
gotta figure out rules for my new game.
Yeah, baseball sounds really interesting.
It's
You'll have to
gonna
tell me all about it.
require, yeah, like a base. You used to hit.
Mm.
Well, what if? I
Oh, you should
wonder if
make it-
took a ball off of the stick and then had them separate pieces. That might be good.
You should make it really boring when nothing happens for a really long time until something suddenly happens for a short time.
Yeah, unless they're in the playoffs and it's like the 8th inning. I don't know
Sure,
what
sure.
an inning is.
All
You're
right.
just babbling nonsense.
we are gonna.
Rundle,
Yeah.
you've had a head wound. Let's go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Nephros is certainly just going to egg him on the whole time while they're walking over to Agarwal's house. And the plan, I guess, is just to say, like, he's in the Zentarum. He didn't want to budge. He seemed willing to be hurt, so we didn't get any extra information.
To be
But
clear,
he's still
you-
there. He's still alive.
You are in Agarwal's house, just in
Oh,
another
this
room
is-
of it.
Oh, okay. I thought this was like a separate jail.
You're in
Alright.
the sex dungeon.
Well, shorten that then.
Right. You head to Oris and let him know about the Zentarum that he wasn't talking.
Mhm. And then I guess we're gonna head back to probably the east side. Or I don't know. We might take a path that crosses by Katrine's to see if everyone's still there by the time we go by. But they might be.
Yeah. Let's figure out what they're doing, because, I mean, your interrogation didn't take too long, but
No,
It
we
still
failed
took
at that
some
pretty
time.
quickly.
Yeah.
you failed and then said, this is useless. Right, you all head to Katrine's travel gear.
I'm not giving the enemy money.
Catra.
The doors open once again, this time with more of you going inside than just Venric, I guess, and Nephros. Now it's Vilma, Suvi, and Venric and Jeeves. The snow leopard Tabaxi is at the desk once again, seemingly fiddling with a bear trap of some sort, trying to get it to work. She looks up and goes, "Oh, hey, you idiots, get the door." The two folks that are helping her out, a red-headed elf and a blonde, mulleted man with olive skin, rush to your service. Hello, how can we... Wait, I think we've seen you here before.
Hello. Yeah, we finally got paid.
Oh, so maybe we can interest you in something useful.
Yeah.
What do you think, Cloudfang? Let's let them shop around. Just make sure they don't get their little hands on anything. Of course.
You know, if we all pull together, I look back to the group, we might be able to get like a sled or something.
We talked about this.
What?
We'll need more than one sled. It would be your sled, and that's about it. I'm not spending all my money for Venric's sled, okay?
We can put all of our gear onto the sled as well. We could just have Boy like pushing it along. It might be easier to travel that way.
I can carry my gear very well. I'm fine.
It can carry Jeeves.
Well, if you put it that way.
It's either the sled carries Jeeves or we carry Jeeves.
I can keep up with the rest of you.
He's
We'll be
2 pieces
fine.
of paper. I'll just roll them into my tent back there, and we won't even notice.
I mean, hell, he managed to sneak all the way down the mines without us noticing.
Yeah, and appear behind us.
I told you I was traveling after you
Mhm.
and heard my name, so
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
came to your aid.
I believe you, Jeeves.
So we're gonna get the sled or not.
We're not getting the sled, no!
The sled is, I believe, 50 gold pieces. I just want to check.
Spending all of our paycheck on Jeeves' sled, okay?
Yeah, that's putting it that way is even worser.
Well,
Is
we're
the
not
sled
gonna
a
get.
two-person vehicle or a one-person?
Let me check. As you look around the shop, you can see other things in addition. There's all sorts of gear here. There's like antitoxins, backpacks,
Picturing a
climbers
rod and gun
kits.
shop.
It's kind of like a trading post looking thing. There's like grappling hooks, mess kits, shovels. You see soap.
Soap.
Okay, gotta try some scents, see if there's anything I like.
There is
Are you
one
allergic to
scent.
anything?
It is soap.
It is so. It's whale fat.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. Extra musky.
Hmm.
I don't know if they have musk, but sure.
What do you think
Whale,
salt
whale
is?
musk?
Whale musk.
Whale musk.
Mm.
Whale musk.
There's the flesh of that sea creature you wanted to hunt, Venric.
Yeah, we still haven't done that yet.
And I don't think we ever will.
Nope.
The town is dead by now, and I'm fine with it.
A
Oh,
bunch
God,
of human
there it is.
sacrifices anyway.
Oh, okay. An empty sled costs 20 gold pieces, which is not as much. It has room at the back for one driver. Sled dog costs 50 gold pieces and can pull 360 pounds.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna buy a sled.
There you
Cheaper
go.
than I thought. Must have been the
Venric
dogs at
sled.
50.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You and Jeeves can both drive it as a couple.
We would have had a wolf, you know. Just saying. Could have used that.
You have a wolf until you need to give it back,
We have
'cause
a
it doesn't-
boy.
because it doesn't belong to you.
Well,
Uh,
then can he pull Jeeves at least? If it's just like a one dog, one sled?
Yeah.
All right, that's
Jeeves is
perfect.
probably
One
under
dog
60
down.
pounds.
Oh god, he's probably under 60 pounds wet.
What we call Targos, a one sled town.
Well, I'm getting a sled.
There you go.
I looked at Jeeves and I'm like, you got the bag. Just put it on the counter.
Well, now maybe you'll be able to
Certain,
keep
Master
up with us.
Venric. I don't want to be a burden.
Yes.
That's why we're doing this.
Very well.
As much as I love carrying you, Jeeves.
The elf kind of is looking over your shoulder, Venric, as you're looking at the sled. Oh, looking to do some cross-country?
I mean, we're gonna go across snow.
The traveling, yes, it makes it much easier. Do you have dogs to run it? Oh, I see you have one out front. Boy is like looking in the window eagerly at you guys
Is it like the picture of the husky? He's just got his face pressed against the glass, like
with his teeth kind of like, sure.
He's a good boy.
Extreme derp.
Yeah, good. If this interests you, it will run you about 25 gold pieces.
Hmm. How about 20 gold pieces and 14 silver?
Make a persuasion check. It's not that hard, because that's not that much
21.4
less.
gold.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's pretty hard.
How you still
Bringing it down 6 silver. Oh boy.
I was bringing it down 4 silver,
Four
or
gold.
4 gold, basically
gold.
in 6 silver.
No, yeah, that's right.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid our prices are quite reasonable for the nature of this world. It's just very...
That's fine. Just dump the silver and use the rest of the gold too.
Thank you very much. Catrain,
Less weight to carry.
will you add this to the safe? Yeah, just send it over here. You guys are given a sled. Cloudfang comes over and starts unpacking it and getting all the straps ready, showing you what all the straps do, and how to secure your dog to it. Easy peasy. You have a dog sled, if a bit more expensive than...
It's fine.
Well, I got some tourmaline we could hawk here.
They seem that they could accept it. They're the type to accept, you
They
know,
could.
strange items. Precious.
Guys interested in a big chunk of tourmaline and some small ones?
Did you not say you were going to sell those in the next town?
Mm.
Our next town is the Cairn. It's not much of a town.
All right.
We won't need
Once we
money
go to
there.
the Cairn, we will never return to town.
Ever. Fine,
Yeah,
you're
so
probably
we-
right.
Wait,
So
is this a suicide mission?
we did talk about that.
I just thought I'd
Yeah.
remind you.
I wasn't listening.
Like, logically, it doesn't really make sense to try and sell the thing that they can get, or that's
This-
produced, like,
But it's been
a
weeks
mile
since
away.
they got some.
Once again, it's the name of the town.
Do you want to sell your tourmaline and tourmaline?
Whoa,
Yeah,
Black
you're probably
Betty.
right. Let's
Yeah, we'll
How
save
about
that.
another pack of arrows instead?
Yeah, do that.
Sure. You can have your arrows if you
Oh!
want.
Let's sell
Ooh.
the crossbows. Maybe no. Let's not sell those here either. Fuck. Never mind. We probably shouldn't sell the crossbows there. Now that I think about it.
Wait a minute.
So we're not selling anything.
They
but,
all have little
how many arrows you
Zatara
got?
markings on them.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta check
Bit of
these
blood.
out. Make sure.
My buddy Guard had a crossbow just like this.
Wait a second.
This is almost Asgard.
Hank the Guard's crossbow?
Let's just take the sled and go.
Anyway, how much are arrows?
Arrows. Arrows. Apparently not my little thingy. I think it's a gold, normally.
Gold for 10 or something like that?
Yeah, they seem to be selling those at a normal price. I think it's a gold for 20, but I'm going to double check for you. Yep, it's a gold for 20 arrows. Those are being sold at a normal price.
Alright, 1 gold.
Pleasure
37
doing business
arrows will
with you.
Carry me for a while.
Actually, do need a third dagger since I gave one. to
Vilma, if you like
James.
throwing your daggers so much, you could just buy darts. They do the same amount of damage.
Yeah, but I can also hold it and stab people with the dagger.
Yeah,
I
fair
like
point.
doing that.
I have to
I'm
say,
gonna-
you ran out of daggers last time. It looked pretty silly.
I have more daggers. I just more reluctant to throw them now that I
I'm
have
sorry,
money.
you
I'm
got
gonna buy
daggers for days. Oh, okay. Take my arrows and leave.
for days.
Daggers here go for 2 gold pieces and 5 silver.
Oh. That's actually, I think that's actually cheaper than normal. Cool. I'll buy 2. I'll spend 5 gold pieces on 2 daggers.
Alright.
I'll give them a look over and see the quality. You know.
They're of average quality and make.
Okay, these are throwing daggers. Okay, gotcha. Cool. I'll buy 2 daggers. Awesome.
Anything else of interest to anybody? They got hand axes, they got hide armor, leather armor, they got bows, they got water skins, they got a few commodities, ale and cider.
Yeah,
Got some
we're good.
simple
I'm good.
clothes. Yeah. They have
No
rope,
shoes.
if anybody's interested in rope. Or
Rope,
pitons.
rope, you say?
Get your rope.
Rope. Alright, nobody's
Yeah.
interested.
No, I managed to steal that
I
rope off
haven't
the,
used any of my
the
rope.
the lifts.
I'm not there, so I
I'm good
can't
on
buy
rope.
it.
I used my rope to tie up the guy, but I assume when he got untied and thrown in the cell, I recovered it.
Oh,
We can assume.
Grundle wanted like javelins or something. Oh, we can get him hand axes or javelins. What do you
Give
think?
them something sharp to throw.
Hand axes can be thrown.
Probably about the same price, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, but they maybe he wants a piercing one. It's effective.
Well, he's got
against-
his axe and he stole a club, so yeah, piercing.
Javelins are here. They have 5 javelins left.
How much
They're
are those?
5 silver pieces apiece.
Okay, I'll buy Grundle the rest of the javelins.
2 gold,
Wait, it's
5
5.
silver.
Okay, 2 gold, 5 silver. Cool.
2.5 gold.
Easy peasy.
Cut the gold piece in half.
Is there anything else that we can help you fine fellows with?
Biguchi.
Nephros want anything?
Fantastic.
No, I didn't.
No,
Ask
He
for
didn't say
anything.
anything.
Nephros
Alright.
probably shows up at this point with Grundle. Because you guys are probably taking some time shopping.
I just wanted to buy a sled.
We
And
have
then people
one.
were
Pick
shopping
it up
around.
with one hand and carry it away.
Here you go, Grundle.
Wow, javelins, my favorite.
I just picture them in a big blistered package that you can't
Wow.
open.
Avocado.
You can throw these into as many
Thanks.
pits as you want.
How many did you get? 6? No, 5.
5.
I have total 6 now.
How'd you know it was Grundle's birthday?
Oh my god. Thanks.
1 year old.
All right.
That's-
Anything else?
What do we want to do?
I
we could
promised
s-
Boy several days ago to go find his master, and we still haven't done that.
It was
Yeah,
like,
we should find them.
So unless you
Maybe.
guys have anything else to do, I think we should just go.
yeah, we should take this
'Cause,
careful.
It's a 2-day ride, right?
I think we should be careful. I still have some open wounds. I don't want.
We should sleep.
Nothing like a good nap.
What time is it now, by the
Yeah, I
way?
was about to say, what time is it?
Blast. Like asking what the character's name is.
I think you left for the mine in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He said it was some
Yeah,
kind
or
of
we did first thing in the morning, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. You left first thing in the morning for dealing with Trex, right?
Dealing with
Yeah, that was
tracks.
like 8 in the morning.
Yeah, then it's probably at least noon now from back and forths, and I believe you spent some time dawdling the day away as Oris went to inspect it.
Well, we can go out and test out Fenric's new sled in the snowbanks.
This is my sled. I bought this.
Yes, that's what I said.
All right, just making sure. No one else is using this.
Oh,
Too small for me anyway.
it will be
Fenric.
used. Yes, it was a good purchase.
Huh. I see how it is. Owns one piece of capital and then suddenly.
What? No one
Spends
else
it
wanted to
all.
split in for it. I had to fight to get this thing.
You did literally.
I'm just really proud that I own it. It's gonna make life easier for me.
You're just really proud.
I guess if
Helping
we leave
James out.
now, we'll
My
have like
favorite
a
sled.
half day.
We'll do a half day, take camp for night, rest up.
Yeah. Let's not be curious about anything. Don't check anything out. It probably
Not
Yeah.
talk to any trolls.
I mean, before we head out, should we maybe hit the market square and pick up some extra food, warm blankets, anything like that?
Well, weren't we also going to possibly check out Shaitlin's house and meet up with her and ask her about maybe the weird ghosty that was trying to go after her son?
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think once we get all stuff, we'll stop by and then head out. How's
Sure.
that sound?
It's always something.
Marketplace first, then?
Could have bought rations here as I gesture to the shopper standing outside.
Nope. Let's
I
go.
think it's equipment only.
No, they had some gear, like
Yeah, but
rations
we
and
don't
stuff.
We don't want their stuff. Their
Scavenge beef jerky.
I don't want your
Yeah.
crime food.
Wow.
I'm gonna try and
I'll
see.
take a used dagger. I won't take used food.
I want to see if I can get Boy to join the sled.
Okay, make an
Hey,
animal
boy.
handling check.
Well, does he recognize it, or is it something foreign to him?
Well, make an animal handling check.
We'll find that out soon.
You determine
Roll
his
the
level of
dice.
training by your skill.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's not awful.
All right.
Here, boy. Does this look familiar to you? Do you know what this does?
Strapping Boy in seems like a fairly familiar thing to him. As you strap him in, he gets in place. He lets you put the straps on him and everything, and then as soon as he gets the straps on, he's waiting for you to get onto that sled there.
Jeeves, you first.
Of course,
Hold
Master
on tight.
Fenric. He gets on, and then Boy just shoots off.
I don't think we'll
His
ever see
lips
Jeeves
flapping
again.
in the wind.
This is going to work out marvelously.
Yeah, Boy shoots off to the rest of your party that is heading towards the market square, quickly surpassing them, overtaking
That was
them.
worth getting shot for. Just that moment right there.
Hopefully Jeeves won't die of fright.
Or fall off.
Or the cold.
Or fall off.
So
or
many
the cold.
things could kill him
Helmets.
right now.
Honestly, I think that we shouldn't have bought this. We should just then give it back.
No. Just assume
Boy
that
and his dirt bike.
boy would have waited for me to step onto it. That's fine.
I mean, this was as dangerous as, like, buying weapons for Grundle. Like, only bad things can happen.
I want to try it
Oh my-
out.
Throwing a javelin at a wall.
Please get more accurate.
You head into the market square, and it seems like there's plenty of fresh fish that have just been caught from the morning. Plenty for sale. There's like some like pale squid that they have there. There's just lumps of seaweed. There's salted haddock and herring, just bundled high in barrels and spread out on little racks and stuff.
Fish does not make good rations, but I am
lake
hungry.
squid.
I mean, is it like dried? Is there like fish jerky or
There
anything
is
like
stuff available. There's plenty of different things available.
that? Okay.
Yeah.
I would try and buy I don't know, how much would one ration of like dried fish cost, would you say?
Well, if you want fish, then
Yeesh.
We got fish, we got eel, we got clam.
they do have eel. Eel is 5 silver pieces. Some salted fish is like 2 silver pieces.
All right, I'll do 3 rations of salted fish.
Fish tacos.
Taco.
Taco Wednesday.
Looks like they got a barrel full of clams at 2 gold pieces a pound. Fish, get
You
your
guys hungry
fish.
for clams?
Clams are expensive.
How much was it?
2 gold pieces a pound.
Per pound? Oh.
It's expensive.
How much edible meat is in that? It's all rock.
Yes, but they're so good.
Oh, too rich for my taste.
Fresh
I'm
oysters.
Practical.
All right,
At
I'm
least
sorry,
it's so
Vilma.
cold, everything's frozen.
Are you the one who's gonna be lugging around a cooking station so you can prepare some clams?
Why don't we just eat the clams now? I don't care.
Vilma's like,
The raw
do you think
clams.
I prepare anything for me?
I didn't eat yet. I'm hungry. What are the vendors like selling anything? I'm just hungry. I'm sorry. This is
Yeah.
how I get when
The
I'm
street
hungry.
meat.
You have like a hand pie or
Is there a street meat vendor?
I start buying. I get hungry for clams when I'm hungry. I don't know.
Well, there aren't too many meat vendors, but it looks like there's one person that's selling basically a whole deer carcass that they've been carving up in front of people.
Does he have like deer bites? I want to get like lunch.
Deer
Deer
bites? I mean, they're raw.
I'm here for. I'm not here for. I'm here for lunch.
some
Like,
deer
what-
kebab.
They
Yeah.
don't seem to
Some
have
deer
street
McNuggets.
food here. This is
Ah,
this is like a farmer's
lame
market.
Ah, get me out of here.
The oysters are the only real
I'm
thing that you
done.
could probably have eaten. There's a few berry stands. You might be able to get something there.
Good
Yes.
Right? Well,
Is there a stand that has like warm clothing, like shawls or anything like that, or like ponchos, like warm winter wraps, I guess?
yeah, there's plenty back at Catrain's as well, but you can see that there is a section of the market square away from the food that seems to be selling jackets and stuff. Plenty of cold weather gear.
All right, Nephros is very interested in at least a little bit of some kind of equipment that will make him not be cold.
Cold weather
It's
cloak.
happened a lot to you.
Yeah.
If only we had some waterproof cloth that could dip in the river and not be frozen.
Well, cold weather gear, like a full set, is 10 gold pieces. Makes you immune to the effects of cold. But most of you guys, I think, came with cold weather gear.
I did not. So I'm certainly interested.
that the same as traveler's clothes?
How is Nephros so wildly unprepared? for
This dude, I
thing?
just like ran away from home.
You know, it's crazy. Just like, oh, I went to the frozen north. Oh, wait, it's cold there.
It's cold. What do you mean I need a tent?
Why is it so damn cold all the time?
Yeah, Nephros will buy a set of cold weather gear.
I'm gonna say, don't bother. You should have cold weather gear. I think I gave it to you in the sheet when we did
okay.
the thing. We did session 0.
Just forgot you had it.
Maybe
I guess I
have
just
a tent.
didn't-
Go buy a tent.
No, I've already bought a tent.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't read it on the sheet.
If it isn't there, I think it should have been.
Yeah.
I think everybody has one set of cold weather gear. You can get some nice gloves if you want. They have the symbol of Tourmaline on it. It's a fish devouring a little round purple gemstone.
Are they better than these gloves? He like waves his gloves and
They are plain and dark.
Perfect for a rogue.
Mm.
yeah, I'm
He's
not
not
about
an edge lord. If they were gold, he might feel better about it.
They're
like black gloves,
fingerless
they sell it
Nephros. You
elsewhere.
have to get them.
Oh,
his
dude, you
fingers
could be a
can fall
skater
off.
boy.
it. Wow. No, I'm not in for gloves.
Gotta teach Fenric how to kickflip with his sled.
No. That means the sled could break.
Well,
Do we wanna
anything else
go
that you guys
see-
want from the market?
Go see Mama.
I still have rations left over. Be nice to go and see the mother.
I need a rope.
Ah,
Don't you already have a
This place is great.
I don't have a rope. I
you're
used
ready
it
to
to
walk
fix-
away. I need a
thing.
pee. God damn it.
It looks like they do
Brenda,
sell
you're
rope
after more
here.
money?
It's in with a bunch of other fishing gear that people are selling. It's very specialized here in the market. Like one person's selling fishing hooks, one person's selling fishing poles, one person's selling fishing nets, one person's selling rope.
And they're all related.
Can I have that rope?
Sure, son, if you pay me.
Okay, well, how much is the rope?
This boy wants to know how much rope is.
What a fool.
What?
The
Come
market
on.
erupts in laughter.
Do I have
Well.
to rage? Like,
There's just 2 old men on a banister looking down at us.
Let me tell you, son.
The hotshot rope seller?
what?
If you want some of this hempen rope, 50 feet of it, it's gonna be an entire gold piece. Do you have a gold piece?
Hold on. I pull out my wad of gold pieces, silver pieces, and copper pieces that are just like mixed together into a pouch. I'm like, let's see, this one, no, not that one. Pale
gold one.
is
It's the gold one.
The gold. Which one's gold?
It's a gold
Is that
one.
like the yellow one?
Yeah, the yellow one. Yeah, the
Okay.
yellow one.
Yeah. Here you go.
The haughty rope salesman kind of like looks over his shoulder at the onlookers, and leans down to you and goes, "Are you sure? Did you count all the way to 1?
You know what? Take a rope.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
You know what? Rage.
You know
I
what? I don't think
agree.
we're gonna get in trouble if we steal a rope. I think we're good now. Just take the fucking.
Hey, you can't take the rope. I told you you need to pay for that."
I gave you the gold piece. You
What?
not count to 1?
Oh.
Did you give him the gold piece?
Burn.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. I thought that you were taking it because everybody was telling you to.
No.
Grundle's a good boy.
He,
Totally.
he looks on the counter and goes, "Oh, my mistake.
Don't let
Oh,
it happen
please.
again, and I walk away.
All right. That was an encounter for today."
As his weapons jingle and jangle all around him.
Yeah, Kip walks up with a grand axe and 5 javelins on his back.
That little kid with the abs, just like, "Grr."
That kid have fists.
Muscle child. Yeah, show him, Grundle.
Show him.
Oh, they're right here. I put them both up.
Oh man.
Wow.
To Mama House.
Load those fists.
Must have been a working lad, huh? You worked the docks?
Oh. Oh no, I've walked by that dude.
Is he still talking to us? Look at this guy.
Yeah,
and I
no.
try to get everyone else in the market to laugh at him.
I feel like Riddle just grabbed the one rope and just ran off with one end of it. And it's just 50 feet of rope behind him as he runs down the street.
And I'm just like trying to like bring it in like a garden hose, like
Tripping people.
So
all
who
over the
did you
place.
show your abs and biceps to when Nephros said, "Here, show him"?
I don't know, whoever Nephros in the party. I didn't know who we were next
I
to.
don't know. I just flash when people tell me to.
Oh, all right.
Now let him have it.
You can
Does
have it.
anybody have any shopping left they would like to do before
Chris.
they save the
Nope.
person that's dying on the mountain?
Please stop holding us back. We've done an hour of shopping that you made us do.
I would like to shop.
No!
My shop.
You know what? No. Okay, let's go.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Ready
No
to
answer
go.
for the party.
This time I stand on the back of the sled with Jeeves on the front. And then we
Of-
go.
All right, boy. Wait for the signal this time.
Wait, Jeeves is on the front of the sled?
It's a sled. Yeah, like where you put all of your gear and shit. He can just sit there.
Oh, he's not pulling the sled.
No. The dog is pulling the sled.
Mush,
trying.
cheese, mush.
Yes, master. Put on the harness.
Yes, Master Venric.
Whoosh, whoosh.
Oh, no.
Does it come with a whip?
Don't make it weird.
All right.
All right, boy. Let's go find your master.
How
Fetch.
many feet do we move now?
2.
Squares a day.
No. Like how fast is the sled?
Oh,
Oh, would
well,
you like to leave us behind?
yeah,
No,
if
I'm
you
just
leave
curious.
them behind, then you can go like 4 spaces a day, I believe. Something like that. But then you'll be leaving them behind.
I understand that. I was asking how fast I could go.
But then
I
you'll be
didn't say
leaving
I'm
them
going
behind.
that. The speed limit says 60.
You would be
can still
leaving
go
them
under it.
behind.
Oh my god.
You can dance if you want to.
Yeah.
Or you can leave your friends behind.
Bye.
No shoes, whatever.
You can act
Y'all
real
think
cool
I'm
and
going
totally.
ahead? Sure, whatever. I said I wasn't.
Let's
But
go
you want me
ahead.
to leave? I'll leave.
Nobody said that.
Everyone's
My
assuming
name-
it.
My name is Mir Del Don.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
All right, boy.
you hop on your
Where'd he go?
sled, and Boy is trying to go kind of super fast, but thankfully, with the added weight of Venric and Jeeves and the sled itself, Boy's kind of kept at a steady sort of pace as he trods out with the rest of the group. Alrighty. You guys head on off to Kelvin's Cairn.
We're
Up
off
in
to
the-
see the Cairn.
Off to see the Cairn. Dear God, it's Cairn.
So, how much faster are we gonna move now that Jeeves isn't holding us back anymore?
A normal
Same
pace.
speed that you always have been.
Same way you
Yeah.
did.
Except you're not carrying him.
Should we have
We could take
Boy,
turns riding the
lead
cart, and then we could
from here?
go
Yeah.
Would
faster.
he know best?
Boy could lead us. We'll be right here.
Yeah,
I talked to
boy,
Boy
boy
and
seems to be able
help
to
him.
lead you guys fairly effectively.
Yeah, just tell him to go find his master. Found the way.
The
Uh,
bond is now.
Go!
Oh, do it.
Fly.
Oh,
Do it
cool.
now. Alright.
Sweet.
Just rolling for encounters. Seeing what's good.
Look at all the trolls.
Look at what's waiting
Wow.
for us in the woods.
It's 4 trolls this time.
That
Damn.
is a lot of trolls.
Trolls all the way
But
down.
we leveled up, which means that we're
We all have
Life is
access to
ready.
fire damage now.
We all learned Firebolt, right?
all of us.
Yeah.
We all decided to learn Firebolt. Okay. I do need to figure out how fast you can move because it's been a hot second before.
It's been.
We're off the road now, so does that
I
affect
know.
anything?
It technically does, but I don't. I don't know why I wasn't more prepared. Normally I have this sheet of paper that tells me everything. Okay, travel. Dog sled, 1 mile per hour. Foot with shoes, you guys have snowshoes, half mile per hour. Alrighty. Cool. Found my thing that tells me things. So, each of these squares, they are 4-sided squares. Wait, hexes.
Yes.
Mhm.
4-sided
So-
hexagons.
We got there.
Kelvin's Cairn is 11 miles away. You guys travel half a mile an hour.
Get out the calculator.
So that's about...
Just take the average.
22 hours.
Yeah, that's 22 hours. So 24 hours, 8 hours of travel a day, unless you're pushing yourselves. So that's like, what? A little under 3 days travel, but you might want to push yourselves. So it might take less.
We're also like, we also have like a half day today, right?
Yeah, not this half day for sure.
That's true.
I think it'll just be normal.
Is the weather any worse than usual, or?
It is starting to snow as you guys leave. Unfortunately, it's... No time is good to leave on this Oregon Trail. It's
Fucking
just
always
always
I
terrible.
just assumed it was always snow.
There's always at least a few snowflakes. Right. Now...
The dragon's back.
The dragon's back.
Well,
Okay. There is no encounter as you're leaving Tourmaline. You spend a few hours until dusk is starting to set in and evening takes hold. Let's go. See what sorts of encounters we have.
wait, I
Okay.
thought you just said there wasn't an encounter.
There wasn't, but as evening comes in,
There wasn't any for us leaving the
I see.
town.
More rolls.
Camp time.
Roll until failure.
you find a sort of a small iced-over lake. It seems to be permanently frozen from the Frostmaiden's curse, and it looks like it might be a safe open space for you to be able to see any enemies coming. So you take up your camp here. Let's have y'all make survival checks.
Everybody?
Build
E-
a
Everybody. Well, everybody who wants to. Everybody who's
Well.
proficient probably would be able to
Okay,
help.
Well,
Undo.
Simply average.
yeah, unroll.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no.
All right. Well, Grundle and Suvi, at least, are able to go and fetch some firewood from the nearby clearings, from the outskirts of this clearing here, and get a fire going. You guys set up your tent. You unhook Boy from his harness. He looks kind of exhausted after a few hours of travel. So let's get on.
Give him some rations.
Eat
Yeah.
the boy.
He happily eats his rations as night starts to set in. At nighttime.
It nighttime?
Now at nighttime. Oh, Jinkies!
It's dark.
Right. As nighttime settles in, it's time to figure out who's on first. Grundle?
Sure.
I don't know why I said Grundle. Well, I said Grundle because I was making a baseball reference. Who's on the first watch?
Me.
Okay.
I volunteer.
Grundle volunteers so that he
Gotta get him
can
out there before he falls
practice his new game that he's invented.
Yes.
Who's on second?
I'll take second. That way I can get an early night in. Hopefully.
I don't know, who's on third?
Nephros will take third watch.
And maybe one more watch. 2 hours each person.
I'll get it. Movie gets
Right.
I'll have my beauty rest.
sunrise watch.
Okay. So we got Grundle, Venric, Nephros, Suvi. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Righty.
Yes.
I'm gonna give Jeeves my fancy clothes that got full of fucking arrow bolts and see if he can take care of those for me.
Of course.
Bullshit.
I will mend these by morning.
Did we?
It's just
did we buy
film.
Thank you,
thread?
Jeeves.
We probably should have bought more thread.
Probably. But we didn't think of it. It's fine.
Yeah.
We can go
Don't
shopping
use
in the
my
next
hair.
town.
We have enough thread.
Apparently
It is
not.
becoming true.
Says who? Do you own the kit?
Manifest thread.
I haven't been
Wait.
stabbed that much. I haven't used that much thread.
Who says we weren't using it beforehand?
Okay, fine. If you use all the thread, then you use all
So
the thread.
looking
I
for
don't know if
medieval
I
rope
can do
repair-
anything about
cloth
it.
repair.
Go take your nap.
I'm gonna
You get
take
cranky when you're tired.
I'm gonna take my nap now.
You guys rest on the shores of this small lake. Grundle, your rest passes uneventfully. You've swung at a few snowballs with your axe, hit several, and you've gotten pretty consistent at it. So, roll a athletics check to see how good you are at baseball.
Well, if the ball is on the ground, maybe there's like a hole, like a couple feet or 10 feet beyond. I'm trying to get it in that hole.
No. Golf
Okay.
is not a good thing to do.
Golf
It's
is not
amoral to play
Do
golf.
not do golf. Whatever you do.
cash. Golf is a sin.
Golf is a sin of the
I like-
bourgeoisie.
So write that down.
Okay,
Oh,
with
great.
that understood, you're still getting the hang of it. It's a work in progress. Maybe it'll catch on if
It's gonna take
someone...
the practice.
Baseball practice, if you will. You get tired out, little guy, head to bed. Venric, you're woken up by Grundle, and Jeeves seems to have fallen asleep in the midst of sewing Vilma's garments. But you are awake now.
Alright, well, we'll keep him warm. I'm gonna get up out of the... crawl out of the tent and go and set myself up next to the fire. I bring my shield, but I'm probably not in armor. Unless you want to help put it on.
So
Henrik,
I'll wake up with exhaustion.
Jeeves is asleep.
No, not Jeeves. Grundle.
What?
Yeah. Remind.
Okay,
I'll
let's
just...
do the... I'm getting better at the straps.
Okay. If you want to try, make it quicker. If not, I'll do it while I'm on watch, but it's gonna be a lot.
Okay. Oh god. Jeez. There's
All that
so many
baseball.
buttons.
We are rolling great tonight,
Just getting them
fam.
out.
Yeah, you're getting them
early
out.
now, so that
Yeah.
combat can be better.
Venric's armor is put on
Yeah, your
haphazardly and
your one
ill-fittedly.
axe swing was good, actually.
It just takes, what, like 5 minutes to don armor
It takes
with
10
help?
minutes.
With help?
It takes 10 minutes this time.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because I suck.
That's fine.
Thank you, help.
Go to bed. Go rest. I'll get the rest of this. It's good. Thank you, though.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
You help me with the back part. That's the most important part.
Venric, you are on watch. Your 2 hours passes by quicker than you thought, and it's over as soon as it started.
You're killed.
Watch
Go wake up the
yourself.
next person then.
Nephros,
My time for watch, little man.
Yeah. Can you help me get out of this?
Sure thing.
What a jerk.
Help me get naked.
I didn't want to get sprung in the middle of the night without armor on. That would suck.
I mean, that's fair. It could still happen, though.
It will absolutely. Well, now it'll happen.
Ugh.
okay, you doff the armor. Your long rest is disrupted. You must start over. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Go
Alright,
back to bed.
Venric goes back to bed. Jeeves is still freezing over by the fire. Looks like he's still asleep. Nephros, you're on watch.
How is he freezing if he's
Frosting
by the
over
fire?
ice.
He's not in a blanket or anything. He just fell asleep.
Uh,
I'm just watching.
Okay, Nephros, keep your keen eye out. But nothing happens. Your rest is over.
Nice.
Time to wake up Suvi.
Run over there and kind of ruffle his fur a little bit.
5 more minutes.
No, sorry, mate. Gonna need you disrupted.
I'm up.
Right,
Gonna need you to keenly observe the nature.
when you put it that way. Right, Nephros goes back to bed. Suvi,
I was dreaming of spring.
a time that may never come.
Sounds nice.
What do you think? Who's killing me?
Suvi, make a perception check.
Oh no,
For
ninjas.
no reason.
It's
For no
fine.
reason, with 11.
11.
Rolling hot, guys.
Thirsty average.
No reason.
Rolling hot. We're good.
Suvi,
Fine.
Doing it
Invincible.
for combat.
you are pensive as you watch out over the lake. The aurora of the Frostmaiden shines dimly overhead, the myriad of colors, kind of enraptures you for a bit. Then, I think you see something, perhaps a trick of the light. Something moving across the lake. It's a little flicker of green and blue, then maybe pink light dancing about.
Better not be those fucking deer again.
Honestly, I kind of hope it's the deer.
Sneaky deer, coming for revenge.
Yeah, coming back for revenge.
Yeah, I guess I should poke somebody with dark vision and have them look at it. Eeny, meeny, miny, Nephros.
Oh my god, just go back to sleep. What's up?
What do you make of that as I point at the flashing lights?
Point towards the lights, but they're no longer there.
Hmm.
Can I try and percept anything at all in there?
Make a perception check.
Rolling hot. Let's
It's an
fucking go.
improvement.
It is an improvement. We'll
Hey.
crawl our way up to a 20.
A marked improvement, but you do not see anything in the dark. Either it's beyond your dark vision, or it's just nothing there.
What are you talking about? There's nothing there, mate.
Just tune in every week as I gaslight my players.
Be imagining things.
Nothing like we keep like
Swamp
assuming
gas.
stuff happens, nothing really happens. Like, what the hell, Chris?
Just a little bit haunted.
I'm going back to bed, mate.
Have fun.
Let me know when watch is over. And Nephros goes back to sleep.
Alright, you head back to sleep. Suvi, you're keeping your eyes out. Make another perception check.
Bring on the ganks. Hey,
When
numbers.
it counts. When it counts.
When
is
it
what we're saying
counts.
before.
Well,
Love to count.
yeah. Okay, we're just gonna do a little roll here. Right.
Little rolly roll.
Nothing gets past me. I would catch it.
You actually just barely succeeded at this, surprisingly.
Sneak thieves.
As you're looking out over the lake, trying to keep those eyes peeled for any new strange lights, a stray spark from the fire kind of catches your eye, only for a moment, and look nearby and you can see that there is a little arm, a hand, humanoid, reaching for Jeeves's sewing needles.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. No, stand up.
Stand up.
Impressive.
As you stand up, you turn and see a small humanoid with a blank white face, a small like rune carved into it as if a finger carved into snow. There's a tiny shimmer of aurora around its head, like a mane.
Guys, we got a freak.
Chimichanga!
The thing? Do you have the who's has the thing?
I have the thing.
Oh god damn
As
it.
the thing
Look up.
as the thing appears, it seems that the area around it is like almost like trying to hide the thing. It leaps into the snow and almost disappears. You lose sight of it just as soon as you saw it. It didn't grab the sewing needles though.
Sylvie, no.
Did it match the description of a chewinga?
Well, from what you've heard, it could be. It seems to be some sort of fey creature.
Made of snow.
Hmm.
Didn't have to run away. Don't touch my friends.
Get away from me.
You listen here.
Suvi, you look around
You
and
darn kids.
either it's not resurfacing or it's gone.
Does Vendrick's freak detector have to be used, or is it just work?
Yes. Leave it. Well, let me check.
You need to activate it.
Okay, it says you need to activate it.
Firmly grasp it.
It's a lantern. You have to turn it on.
Impossible.
Fire.
Lanterns don't turn on.
Sorcery. What do you mean, lantern? You mean torch?
It's a bullseye lantern.
No, I mean flashlight.
Yeah. Its lantern changes color. The lantern's light changes color if it is lit. That is how it works. Just looked it up.
Changes color if it's lit and it's spotted at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Suvi, I guess, are you doing anything other than standing there staring into the snow?
Probably not.
Right? You shrug and sit back down. Keep an eye out for any threats that might attack you in the night.
I don't know what we're supposed to do with chewingas, honestly. I just got excited.
They want a picture of I don't know. I don't remember. The notes.
I gotta go to the notes.
You can make an insight check to remember.
Incite myself. Nope. Something to do with chewingas.
You think you could probably go for a chimichanga right now.
Wait, what is it? What even is that?
The rest of your rest passes uneventfully.
supposed to do with the chewingas, damn it.
All right.
I didn't write
I'm
it
sure
down.
this lake is haunted.
You guys wake up the next day, unperturbed, thanks to the watchful eyes of all of your watchers that watched last night's watch.
The watching watchers.
Watching watchers watch watchfully.
Can be our team name, the Watchers.
Just watch.
The
The watching
watchmen
watchers.
No,
or,
not
and
you.
women, watch
The
people,
watch folk.
people that
village
make
people.
watches.
The watching people.
Alrighty. Well, everybody wakes up, and you guys eat some rations for breakfast, and strap up
Feed
boy. Feed boy,
Be so
of course.
rational about it.
Boy needs his rations. He is ready to go. Jeeves gets onto the sled along with Venric, and if nobody has anything to say with each other, you wordlessly head off towards Kelvin's Cairn.
Put my bedroll on top of Jeeves like a blanket.
Use some of the
Swaddle
snow
up.
in my soap, and I'm just gonna try and wash a little bit.
No, that's futile.
You know, I just need something normal.
Did you get more
Could
soap?
be more normal than this.
No, but I still have some soap left. I was just running
Okay.
low.
That's fine. I'll allow it.
I got half a soap.
How much soap do you use?
She washes
I
every
could use
day.
a lot more.
She's not
A
a
lot of
I
peasant.
wash
soap.
every day. I'm used to washing at least 3 times a day.
Jeez.
Your
Think
skin
you're-
must be terribly chapped.
Either that or
Flawless.
Titan.
That's what the stones and dorns is for.
Yeah.
If I remember to use it, yes.
We have so many ways to save each other in this adventure.
Mm.
Anywho,
We remember them.
you guys ready to head out?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Do we want to go fast? Do we want to push today? See if we can.
You can see how you feel after 8 hours.
It's a beautiful, icy, frozen morning again.
It looks like the snow has stopped. You have a pretty clear day.
Shit. I'd say.
Shit.
That's a rarity. We should take advantage.
Yeah, I think that's probably the right idea.
Hup,
Right.
hup, hup, hup.
Rush out. You head out for, what is it? 1 mile a hex, so that's about 4 hours. So it's going on noon at this point. You can see in the distance that there is a large gap in the snow and the trees. It appears to be a gigantic ravine spanning many miles. At least like 4 miles in each direction. Perhaps like 6 or 7. Perhaps I'll measure it.
Dwarven Valley.
About 5 miles.
6, maybe 7.
3, 4, maybe 5. 5 what? Yep. From what you were told before, or what you weren't told, you read in the history book, this is probably the Dwarven Valley that is resting below Kelvin's Cairn.
So this is where dwarfs live potentially.
Potentially,
Any
if its
sign of
name is to
living
be
activity?
if its name is to be believed, it was once the home to Brunor Battlehammer.
That's right.
Well, it looks like you'll be traveling along next to it as you head up towards the cairn. You can either divert your track to go into the ravine, or you can just keep going alongside it and hasten your journey to Kelvin's Cairn. So, is it the high road or the low road? Fast or
I mean,
slow?
you could-
High road.
I would assume high road if that's the way
I wouldn't want to
boy
be in a
is
valley with all
going.
this snowfall. Could be an avalanche.
Yeah, high road is faster, right?
It is.
Yeah, that seems objectively better for a situation.
And not surrounded.
Maybe on
Yeah.
the way back, depending on how this trip works out.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
see
basically,
how the
do you
trip
want to
goes.
explore the Dwarven Valley on your way there? It would take longer.
Is there like sign of life there? Like
You're not sure.
cloths
You
and
would
campfires?
you would sacrifice being able to investigate. You don't see any pillars of smoke rising from the Dwarven Valley, though.
Yeah, I mean, we've spent enough time letting this person hopefully survive on the mountain. I think it's probably better to just rush there and then on the way back check this
Yeah,
out.
boys getting
Yeah.
angsty.
Good call. Then we will head onward.
Good
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Okay, it's been about 8 hours. You're getting a little closer to the Dwarven Valley as you make your ascent into Kelvin's Cairn. After 8 hours, you could push yourselves and keep going deep into the night. It's not nighttime yet, but it's like late in the day. It's like 4 p.m. And as we all know, in wintertime, 4 p.m. is like,
Dark.
sun's
Midnight.
getting real low.
Sun's already low.
Yeah.
The sun was down at like 4:30.
I was gonna say it sets at like 4:30. Yeah.
So you can keep going at like 4:30, or do you want to make camp?
I got
would-
2 more hours in me.
Okay. It would
If we
risk
don't know the
exhaustion
heck.
if you pushed yourself.
So boy would have exhaustion.
Boy, in fact, looks kind of worse for wear. He's been running for 8 hours.
Were we running too?
Probably.
Well, I guess he wasn't running. He was more like,
running.
He'd be going the same speed as us, I would imagine.
yeah. But in the book, it's like dogs must take a short rest after pulling a sled for 1 hour. So I'm considering 8 hours pretty fine for just this pace.
Or we don't want to push boy any further.
Yeah.
Boy, do you want to keep going? Ask him.
Yeah, boy. What do you think?
How's he
Is-
feel?
Can we? Do we know roughly how far it was? Like consulting our map between Tourmaline and Kelvin's Cairn.
roughly how far. I mean, you have a general idea.
All right.
Whoops.
I'm
that's
just trying.
not
I'm just
over.
trying not to. I'm trying not to metagame it, as in like, if we don't push ourselves today, could we even make it the next day pushing it? I'm trying not to metagame that, basically.
If you pushed another 8 hours, you could make it to Kelvin's Cairn.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't
But-
know how much we were going to gain by pushing ourselves.
But it would basically be risking exhaustion, and you'd be traveling through the night.
Good.
We should probably rest.
We
Yeah.
can go a couple. I think we can go at least a couple more hours and not get to the cairn at nighttime. Maybe have some light when we get there. It'd be easy to find somebody if the sun's up.
Yeah, if we're there
Yeah.
at sunset the next day, it's gonna be.
Yeah, is there like a
Wait.
mechanical implementation for not pushing ourselves for the whole 8 hours additionally, but just for like maybe
Just
2
like a
hours?
lower DC, probably, right?
Well, you wouldn't
Mhm.
risk getting a lot of exhaustion. You would
Try to
just
get one more square. I
you
guess,
just
I don't know.
risk one more exhaustion if you went less than 4 miles.
Yeah, like, well, yeah. What if we just try to go like 1 more mile?
Eh,
Reach.
1 more mile. Okay, make a Constitution save. Fuckers.
You got us. We're all gonna die.
No.
Another hour and me. How is everyone else feeling?
Nephros, of course, dying.
Oh, I should have bought those fingerless gloves.
It would have really brought your look together.
Just those gloves. This damned lack of fingers.
The confidence that really gets you.
Nephros, you're not
Yeah.
used to going this fast. You get 1 level of exhaustion.
You think I would have gotten used to it the last 2 times it happened?
Yeah. Turns out it takes a
Man.
lot to exercise. Boy automatically gets some exhaustion. Well, since we didn't go that far, I'll say he gets a save instead of automatically getting it. Come on, boy. Bark. Bark.
Hit the bark
Bark.
button.
I choose to bark.
Okay, boy's fine. Boy doesn't get exhausted. Would you like to travel another, mile or so?
No.
I can carry Nephros. We'll do
Rundle's
that.
grumpy and tired. We gotta rest.
Until
Oh.
sleep.
Rundle sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You heard the boy. We're
Roll to
stopping.
camp.
He's the boss.
Yeah, it's better to not get an axe to the face,
Fearless
so.
leader.
Boy barely survived that one.
Okay. Fine.
Boy almost died! Alright, you guys settle in for the night.
Alright, I'm feeling pretty cold. I'm calling not being on watch this time so I can sleep this off.
Just fold him up and stuff him in a tent.
Yeah, basically.
But
Turn-
Vilma needs her beauty rest.
Spoon
You
up
understand
each.
that, right? You can't
I
just
agree.
not let Vilma get her beauty rest.
Quick, Nephros, cuddle with boy to keep warm.
I'm cuddling with boy.
Everybody cuddle with boy.
I
Boy's
just-
adorable.
I was gonna say, I just like slide myself up
I'll
in
take first
between
watch.
Vendrick and
Everybody
Boy.
cuddle.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
oh, alright. Fine.
Alright, as you guys
All
are
cuddle.
trying to get everything together to get your camp set up and everything, you see a small light in the distance and a small
Join us.
pillar of smoke coming out of the nearby woods. It looks like it's like quarter mile away. Not very far at all.
Looks like there's another camp or something.
Somebody might wait.
Somebody might
Looks
wait.
like somebody lives here.
It could be maybe even just boy's owner.
Well, I guess if that's the case, yeah, let's ditch the sled so boy's free, and then so he's not tired.
Alright,
Sure. Can
You,
leave the
uh,
camp
It
here.
was fine.
you ditch the sled here. Are you leaving Jeeves back there as well?
That's true. I forgot about that.
I was thinking of just taking the sled with boy solo. I can
Okay.
just run up ahead.
Well, okay, maybe not. There's crazy things out here. You don't want to be alone.
Well,
You could all
we set
go
up a
together.
fire.
Maybe one of you could pull the sled instead.
That's true. Boy and Jeeves is on top. Somebody else pulls the sled.
Not
Or Nephros can be sitting on the sled.
I can still walk. I'm just a little cold.
Well, then cuddle up with Jeeves. I mean, he's kind of like a napkin, but he'll help a bit.
Just fold them up.
The naps are my kin, yes.
Okay, yeah.
Quick walk over to inspect it is not too difficult.
It's not that far away.
Okay. Yeah, if it's gotta be, if boy's gotta be fine making it there, then
If we're all fine making it
if
there,
we're all,
maybe
if we're
we
all fine
can
making it there.
bring rations and food and talk to them. Be like, we saw your campfire and try to be nice, hopefully.
All right.
You guys have plenty
pick
of rope.
everything
You
up.
could all collectively pull the sled. Share the load.
Yeah, we'll throw
Share the
Nephros on
load.
there. We'll throw a few things, and we'll have a team pull.
As long as he says it won't tucker me out to help you guys pull, like I can still help pull.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
just
should-
have
Oh,
disadvantage
you're a
to
sad
do
little
so.
baby. You need to
You
be
as a
Yeah.
big baby, you
swaddled.
just need a nap now.
Catch
You're
your
all
breath.
tuckered out.
You want some trail mix?
Just normalize being all
Ooh.
tuckered out and tired.
You want
Yeah.
some smoked salmon?
You want some smoked salmon gorp?
Yeah, you want some raisins?
You want wait?
Good old raisins and smoked salmon.
Mmm. They're nature's candy.
All right, you, I guess, collectively share the load of the sled and venture off into the woods. Right,
It's a trap.
there's a fire you can see just around in the next clearing. Looks like there's a figure sitting next to the fire. They might have a backpack or something with them, but their back is to you. They look to be about your size, humanoid.
So it's not fine
Somebody check it out.
Okay, I'll go. And
The notoriously stealthy Grundle.
Yep, Grundle's gotta be quiet.
He's gonna be
Wow.
quiet, and
No
he's gonna be
disadvantage.
talkative.
I was gonna say he's gonna be quiet and he's gonna make a great first impression.
You know, we should just follow Grundle after he goes off a bit. We should just follow him.
I don't think you
I'm
can
already
see me. I'm
going.
being so stealthy.
All right, Grundle, you go ahead. Oh my God, what were you thinking?
I immediately
wait, no,
regret this
shit.
decision.
He
All right,
volunteered.
Grundle, make a. Do you want to make a stealth check, or do you want to like? What do you want to do? How do you make your approach?
I want to make the stealth check.
All right. Can you
All
say
right.
that again? I didn't quite hear you yelling loud enough.
I'm not a snake.
And here you're over you.
I'm
crunching.
rolling the stealth dice.
Don't worry,
Rice.
it's a team
I'm rolling
check.
the rice.
I dropped my dice in rice.
Your approach is not particularly stealthy. Your javelins are like rattling on your back, and your mace is like clicking against the great axe. And of course, you're just kind of plodding into the snow with your big old boots.
I'm
Um,
at stealth.
Nevertheless, the figure does not move.
I'm doing great at this.
Suvi, you managed to sneak up behind Grundle without him noticing.
Wow. You're really good at stealth. Oh wait, I haven't
Didn't
noticed
notice.
you. Okay, never
Choose not
mind.
to speak.
You know, I noticed that you're really good at stealth. Right?
I'm just gonna hang back a bit.
Vilma heading cautiously back.
Yeah,
Suvi
keep up with
following
Grundle.
fairly close to Grundle.
I mean, I can't be any louder than Grundle, so.
Grundle, in spite of your heavy footfalls, the figure doesn't seem to be moving. They're just kind of slumped over. You can see,
well.
make a perception check, actually.
Yeah.
You're maybe about 10 feet from them. Okay. You, as you kind of like peer at this humanoid, you can see that they have like a rather sparkly looking staff. Looks like it could be valuable.
Ooh. Ooh, sparkles.
We've only had good results with that.
Alright. Let me
Dead
try to
bodies.
get closer to it. So
Is
that I
Probably
can-
another dragon.
Is he alive? Grundle.
I don't think so.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, when did you get here, Suvi?
He appears to be sleeping
Oh.
or rotting
Oh,
very
okay.
loudly.
Man is like hunched over and bundled up in like heavy furs. They seem pretty warm, but there's definitely breath coming from their mouth beneath their mustache.
Mustache.
Oh, mustache.
Seems pretty quiet over there, Venric. That's probably a good sign, right?
Hey, I think he's sleeping. I yell out to the rest of the group.
Does he wake him up? Oh, there we go.
Well,
Hello? Is somebody there?
Oh my.
Bro is here.
We have
Good
visitors!
night. Good night. I'm
I-
leaving. You should have stolen that staff and ran. Fuck.
Hello, my fine young friend and his tall companion. Care to join me by the fire?
Yeah.
Whoops, I made the fire go away.
Ask him if he knows this dog.
It's way over there. Hey, he's cool. He has no evil intentions, I believe.
Certainly not. I have no evil intentions. Certainly not with you. Join me here by the fire, why don't you? Perchance you aren't here to kill me and rob me blind, yes?
Insight check.
Not now.
Haven't decided yet.
Hey, you're
We're
talking
just-
over there.
we're
Does that
just-
mean it's safe?
Yeah, it's safe.
Yeah.
We're just traveling to to Kevin's Cairn, and we found your.
Kevin's car.
Dude,
My Kevin's
we
car.
found your-
Can you say to give me a ride?
Where's Kevin's car?
Yeah. And we just saw your fire and figured we would try and make sure like nothing bad was going on, and maybe offer a lending hand.
Well, that is very mature and responsible of you, young man.
Yeah,
Thank
everyone
you.
says that about me.
I'm sure
Yes,
they
he's our
do,
great
my
leader.
friend. He pats you on the shoulder. You can see he's got like a hefty fur-lined like turban on his head. It's almost like he's stuffed some sort of sleeping bag and filled it with fur and then put it on his head. But it's also still inlaid with jewels and whatnot. This guy looks positively decked out in finery. If you killed this guy, you'd probably make a killing yourselves, stealing his stuff. He offers
He'd
you the
also
fire.
return.
He offers you the
As a
fire
Solomon.
and says, "Please, I have some lamb shanks that I have yet to cook. I already ate my fill, but you can have some of my rations. Hospitality is, of course, something that I believe in."
I also noticed I had not showed up in this story yet, so I figured I might as well insert myself.
That sounds like a lie.
Excuse me, Master Venric. I believe I'm the only old man in this party. What are we doing with this creature?
Oh,
I'm
God.
thinking it looks like he's
Oh,
offering us
jeez.
food, if you trust him.
Perhaps. Oh, there is more of you, and a dog. We love animals, don't we? Now, please, gather round the fire. Why don't you
Who's
tell
we?
me your tales? We. Like the royal we.
Oh, no, you're one of those. Oh, Vilma! I elbow her knee. Yeah, you'll fit right in with him.
Nephros
Yeah,
runs
bro.
around
That's
Brazier
yeah.
and lunges into the fire.
I swing my arm around Thrazir's back and go, well, let me tell you about the time I got possessed by a ghost, and then the time we fought a dragon. He just like goes off with embellished
Yeah,
stories
And
about.
I saved Nephros.
Yeah, me and the kid, we did good cop, bad cop, and it was okay.
Mediocre at best.
Well, though that is certainly very interesting stories. You sound like brilliant heroes. I'm glad to have you warmed by my fire. Tell me, is there anything that ails you? Have you perhaps not gone shopping today?
What?
I am a merchant, you see. One of sorts. And I have many wares to sell.
Why are you all the way out here alone? Where's your
This is-
wares?
This is the worst place to be, I would think.
Yeah, this is not even anywhere near one of the towns.
Yes, well, Icewind Dale is not the best place to make sales. I honestly need to be on the road in search of adventurers like yourselves. Although, I must say, the dwarves at least had some things to sell. Some gems and ores and whatnot.
Oh, we have gems.
Oh, gems! I am
they'd be
Yeah.
interested in
very
some tourmaline.
interested in gems.
Let's hawk all our stuff on this fucking nerd. We have a few interesting things.
Yeah, did you know, speaking of gems, we're the ones who cleared out and made ready to open up the Tourmaline Mine off by Tourmaline.
Oh, the Tourmaline Mine. In Tourmaline, no less. It was rumored that that was shut down. I'm excited to hear that it's open again. If gem trade continues, I might be able to make a killing there. I am particularly interested in gemstones. You didn't
Boy, do we have
find
a
any
surprise for
while you
you.
were searching the gem mine, did you?
Yeah,
Produce
I
the
did.
one big tourmaline and 3 small ones and go, how about these?
Oh.
Uncut, fresh from the mines.
This is why you wanted the quit button.
I don't mention things for no reason.
Nephros also is going to whip out the stone dog with tourmaline eyes and the moderate-sized tourmaline that he has.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. Perhaps I might be willing to part with some of my gold for these fine trinkets, unless there's something else that might interest you. I have a set of perfume. I have a map of the nearby landscape. I have plenty of rope, as well as, well, if you have enough gemstones, I do have this cloak of protection on me.
I'll take that. Here's 6 Tourmaline Pebbles.
How much
Yes,
are
you.
the Tourmaline Pebbles worth?
I don't know, at least like 50 each.
I believe you said the big
I
ones are worth like
Think
10 or so or something. I don't
Just let the
remember.
kid. Yeah, the kid's just doing his thing.
Yeah, let him
it's
persuade.
one. I have it right
Or
down
Steve.
as 1 GP each, but
That
Yeah, we're all
is
watching.
I
more
don't
likely.
remember.
Yeah, it is 1 gold piece each. The larger ones are 10, unless you manage to find a 50 gold piecer in there. But I don't think anybody took to mining.
No, probably not. But kid's is gonna try and sell off his stuff, and it's definitely worth way more than normal because he's a kid.
I'll give you like 6
Right.
of these for like the 1 cloak. It's just like a piece of fabric.
Well, it's more than just a piece of fabric, my friend. It will magically protect you. I'm afraid that those measly pebbles are not quite worth as much as this fine woven fabric. You see, it's interspersed with gold. Gold weave, you know. But
Oh.
perhaps I could interest you in this, and he produces a little stuffed unicorn plushie.
Yep.
Perfect.
I give him all of my pebbles for that one plushie.
Here you go. I'm more than
Getting
willing
a
to
ticket
part
to
with
Chuck E.
this
Cheese.
for a young child. Thank you, my
All right.
friend. He pockets the tourmaline. Can
Stop
I...
his hand. How about you don't take advantage of a child and you actually pay him the gold it's worth as well?
It's only like little pebbles. I like this unicorn better.
Make
Yeah, but
make a persuasion check, or intimidation if you choose.
I'll be nice.
Okay. Yeah, it kind of depends which way you were going with that one.
Just catching him.
Take the high road.
Oh, that's the wrong button.
Performance.
I'll give the kid the money.
They're right next to each other. What do you want me to do? Bye, good roll. Okay.
Hello,
Made it
good
up.
roll.
Way to waste the good rolls.
Yeah.
Of course.
only
I was
have
going
good
to
rolls.
give maybe some money to the adults. Don't worry. I wasn't going to shortchange you, my friends. He
See.
produces 5 gold pieces and hands one to each of you guys, including Grundle.
Yay. Wow, gold and a stuffed unicorn plushie. This is a great day.
Gems have their value.
How about some bigger ones?
one might say they are truly outrageous.
Gems, they are truly outrageous. They are truly, truly, truly outrageous.
Got
Does
any more
anybody
news?
else have anything for Thrazir? Perhaps the dog statue?
Yes, what's your appraisal of this? I was able to find it down in the mine.
Crude craftsmanship, and again, the eyes are just pebbles. I'd probably give you 2 gold pieces for this. Nephros, you hear probably about 10 gold pieces, tops. But I'm sure that they don't know that.
Wait, he just hears that?
Hold on. Yeah, hold on.
Mhm.
When you say I hear that,
You look around, but nobody's moving their mouths.
all right. I'm gonna pull it back and say, you know, I had it appraised back in town, and someone told me it was worth probably upwards more close to 10 gold pieces. I'm not going to be lowballed on this item.
Dang. Well, I could perhaps part with it for 10 gold pieces. Maybe the art has some intrinsic value to some people in town. Would you be willing to part with it for 9 gold pieces? Maybe I can at least scrape out something on this deal.
Does he have a different voice in his head?
What about the cloak?
You possibly want that. That's way too out of his league. I'm sorry, but I'm not willing to part with the cloak for this minor trinket.
All right. You know what? Here, I've got another small tourmaline piece. The lowest I'll go on this, on both together, is 10 gold pieces. No, 10 gold, 5 silver.
Well, at least he's reasonable. That sounds amicable. I'd be willing to part with that.
Thank you.
He takes the little dog trinket. Yes, it's good
And
for
the
something.
one tourmaline.
And the one tourmaline. It was one of the
And your
pebbles,
little
yes.
dog, too.
Yeah. I didn't have anything like specific marked about it. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have anything?
Nah, I'm just enjoying the fire.
Nephros, after this exchange happens, he's gonna kind of retreat a little bit away from the group while everyone's talking to Thrazir. He's gonna pull the purple orb out of his bag. He's gonna talk to him and say, like, I knew you were worth something.
It just glows a little bit as your fingers touch the crystal.
All right, I'll ponder it for a little longer, and then I'll put it back in the bag and return to the group.
Well, I got 1 big tourmaline and 3 small ones.
Well, it's a rather sizable portion here. I could do with 10 gold pieces for this, and pocket change for the rest. 10 gold for that tourmaline, and 1 for each pebble.
Works for me.
I think at this point, Veneric's gonna start setting up his tent so he can get Jeeves to bed.
What about?
Just like, totally like not
Yeah.
dealing with the rest of this and just setting up like we're staying here. Just it's been decided.
Set up my tent while you're at it. How
What?
about for everybody? It's not just for me. How about 4 crossbows?
Has everybody got their own already?
My goodness, that's a lot of crossbows. Not sure I can carry it all. But perhaps we could at least come to an agreement. Tell me, how much do you want for these things? They're not in the best of condition. They've seen some use.
And they are good at their job from personal experience, I'll tell you that much.
Used guns, who would want those?
Not often in the business of arms, but I can make an exception for a reasonable price.
For hunting or anything else out in these parts?
Perhaps.
Yeah, whatever crossbows are worth. I don't know.
Make an intelligence check.
I'm gonna use my brain. How
Activate
much
brain
you
cell.
That's a saving throw. Perhaps reroll.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Oh, yeah. I might need to
Perhaps you can
reroll
use
that.
your brain. No!
I was gonna say,
I hit the wrong button again, guys. My bad.
saving roll, you now have a headache, but
You tried to resist your own
Let me-
thoughts.
Let me do intelligence roll. Completely different modifier.
Intelligence save
There we
against
go.
intrusive appraisal thoughts.
Wait, why is it plus
For
1?
once.
Why does it say 0 plus 1?
That's your half your proficiency bonus.
Oh, I still get jack of all trades off of it. I rolled the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, I guess that's actually an error, but oh well. Yeah, you look at it. If those tourmalines went for so little when they were so expensive, a crossbow like this, it's a light crossbow?
I believe
Okay.
they are all like crossbows.
Okay. It probably couldn't go for more than 10 pieces as well.
These are. Where'd Nephros go? He should know how much these are worth. Nephros!
Ah, what?
He's
Oh,
in
no, it's-
ponder mode.
You see Nephros pondering this purple light in his hands as he's facing a tree away from the fire.
Nephros?
He stuffs it back in his back. What do you need? What do you need?
How much are these? And I just shake a handful of light crossbows.
Well, jeez, I mean, I've had
Make an
mine for
intelligence
ages.
check with disadvantage. Well, you think they're worth at least 20 gold pieces.
Yeah, jeez, I don't know. I had mine for a while. It was probably like, I don't know, 20 gold?
Did you call for me, Nephros?
Ah! No, I just
said-
said,
You said Jeeves.
you know, I did, and I do need something for you, Jeeves.
It's that
Yes.
every time we say Jeeves pops up because we gotta stop saying Jeeves because this is getting ridiculous.
I need you to just enjoy yourself and relax by the fire for a little bit.
Do you need me to beat myself up?
No, quite the opposite.
Jeeves.
Do you need something mended?
Yes,
Please.
The whip.
yours.
I must work.
Why don't you work on some self-care?
We'll figure out this curse on you, Jeeves, one day.
Yeah.
So how about 100 gold for the bundle? You know what? I'll give you a discount. 80.
Mhm. Make a persuasion check.
Buy 3, get 1 free. Okay, I'm gonna hit the right button now.
Do it. Well, I suppose that I can make do with selling something like this. Not normally in the business of arms, but perhaps Torga will have something that I could trade with. Here, I'll give you 80 gold pieces for it. No big deal. Unfortunately, I'm running a bit low on cash, so I can't really give you guys too much more in terms of monetary payment.
That's fine. You're gonna give us plenty and just warmth and company.
And lamb shanks. Please, partake.
Ho
Customers are always first. Suckers.
I sniffed the lamb shake. And I like,
Did his
Death.
brain say suckers to Nephros?
Yes.
Yes, alright.
I mean, maybe a good feed dog at least. I mean, boy. I'll be fine with rations for now.
Yeah. Suvi, it smells pretty good.
Ephros is
like
gonna
me.
get. He's gonna get kind of uncomfortably close to Thrizier's face and just kind of like look him in the eyes and scrutinize him.
Your mind hazes. You sense something within him.
from the Thousand Year
Authority. Jesus Christ, what was that?
I think someone's
Oh,
headphones popped out.
my headphones. Yeah, my headphones.
It sounded like music. I was confused.
Yeah, well, I'm glad something dramatic happened.
I mean, like literally, what he's trying to do is just like get in so close that like maybe he hears him saying like, "What the hell is this guy doing?"
Yeah.
Just to
You-
like test if he can hear.
You get uncomfortably close to Thrazier, and he goes, "Well, cozy. My friend, have you not had any of the meat?"
You knew that dog was worth 10 gold, didn't you?
Admittedly, I am a businessman. I haggle. You know, I must make a profit on these things somehow. But someone as keen as yourself is obviously not going to be fooled by someone as simple as I.
And you know a lot about gems.
Indeed, I am an expert in my field.
What can you tell me about this? And he pulls out the purple orb and holds it in front
Holy shit, what the frick is that? That's huge.
The Eye of Agamotto.
of him.
This might take This might actually take some of my magic to identify. Pulls out his gilded scepter, and he passes his hand over some of the like jeweled cabochons on its head, and they kind of glow a bit. And he channels magic out of the scepter and into the strange gem, the purple raspberry, if you will. He ritually casts Identify. Yes, the item is speaking to me, though a lot more than it normally would with a spell like this. His hand backs away from it. This is a strange object. I do not know its origin, but I can at least tell you what it does. Would you like to hear?
I mean, certainly. I've been curious ever since I found it.
Well, it is a wondrous item. Uncommon. Would probably need an intelligent creature to bond with it as you have. With, say, attunement. But it grants you telepathy based on how smart you are. With your strength, probably about 60 feet, and I'm realizing I don't think you knew that it was 10 gold pieces, either.
He, like, taps on his head a little bit. Oh, I see. You're pretty quick on the draw, eh?
A little
You
bit.
give up your trump card immediately. Yes.
You hear him go, ah, shit, I gotta be more careful. It also sheds bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet, so it serves as its own torch. There's that. But as for its origin, I cannot tell you that. I do not know myself.
Oh, well, you know, we found it in a cave inside a weird, like, stone skull statue. There was a ghost haunting it, and he, like, grabs it out of his hand and, like, tosses it up like a little baseball and catches it. Anyway, thanks for the
Think
appraisal.
fast.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Make an athletics check.
Baseball.
I'll try using a javelin.
Baseball.
What? You're
Yeah.
throwing at the raspberry in the
I'm not
We're turning it
throwing, I'm
into
using
stickball.
Oh, this
Oh,
is
no.
stick. Oh, that's good.
I'm better at this.
Just whatever you do, my friend, be careful with that thing. It has a
Okay.
strangeness about it. Not you. Your javelin is fine. Children should play with sticks. It's healthy for them.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah, I was telling
Don't
him.
hit me.
It builds character.
Maybe we should buy him a magnifying glass.
And if he hurts himself, it will be a very important lesson. Huzzah!
So, yeah,
Huzzah.
so you said there was something bizarre about this thing?
Yes, I can't quite put my finger on it, but it rubs me the wrong way.
Oh, well, that would explain it. It's not really smooth. It's kind of rough.
It does. It does have that roughness to it.
Hmm.
So you came from the dwarven town? The dwarfs?
I did. Yes, they
so
were quite amicable. If
Are
a
you
bit
heading-
xenophobic.
Are you heading towards the Cairn then? If you're here?
I was just kind of camping outside of the place. I was heading towards Cairn, yes.
Oh. Which the one we were going to? Was it Denver or Koenig?
Kevin.
It's kind of up to you guys.
Oh, that's right. Did they say what Cairn it was?
They didn't
Or-
say which one it was. They said it could
It
have been
wasn't-
either.
It could have been either.
They said it was a castle. The only castles they could think of are those two. Because they have
Do you
the
know-
word care in it.
Do you know what's at the Cairns? The Cares?
Not really. I just know generally what the towns look like. I'm
Yeah,
sort
Cairns
of
and
a
Cairns.
Cairn. Care. Caer. Either way, I I'm sort of new here, so I've only been to each of the 10 towns maybe a few times. I spent most of my time in the main town, Bryn Shander.
We haven't been there yet. We're actually newer than you are.
Oh, well, it's good to see newcomers in Icewind Dale, because it means fresh economic profit. In the long term, I mean. I always have that sort of in the back of my head somewhere.
Yeah, well, yeah, people find things, and sometimes they're worth something.
Should we ask him about the ice runners or whatever they're called? The other called.
Chimichangas?
Oh, the guys that
the
Henrik
other-
thought were murderers.
The ones that he thought were werewolves.
Oh, the barbarians.
Furry godparents.
No.
The
murderers.
ice dog, the
murderers.
Sun team that
Ice
sells stuff.
pickers.
He did mention them by name earlier.
Torga.
Torga, that's what it was. Yeah.
Torga's company.
Mhm.
What do you know of Torga?
Torga? Oh, I do business with her every once in a while. When she's in town and happens by the same way I am. I've only seen her twice, once in Bryn Shander and once in one of the other towns. Hard to keep track.
Ghost or East Haven?
Weren't we in Bryn Shander?
No, we went to Targos and then went north.
You avoided Bryn Shander because there was a gem mine.
Right.
We had a quest.
Right.
To be fair,
Priorities.
that's not very specific. You have many quests.
True.
We have many quests.
Well,
I
yeah,
guarantee
she sells mostly adventuring gear, so if you're ever in need, she should be able to set you up. She also sells whale oil for your lamps. Pretty standard stuff. She's like a mobile trading post.
People in town were hesitant to really talk about her for some reason.
She has that air about her.
Werewolf air.
What did you know? No. I kid. That is
I
a
knew it.
silly rumor that is spread about the towns. Torga is not.
Is it really a rumor that she's a werewolf?
Torga is not a werewolf. Don't be absurd.
Insight.
Are you a werewolf?
What? No. No, why would I be a werewolf?
Read his mind.
Read his mind read check.
Yeah, Brazier just, he seems to be telling the truth. For now. Maybe.
Thanks for the confidence.
Well, we're just thinking about hunting down the murderer of 10 towns.
Do you think that she might have something to do with it? Like she could lead you to them?
I don't know. We have suspicions.
Yes, she
Maybe.
does. She does track down bounties, but I've never heard of her straight up murdering a bitch.
I mean, most of the stuff that we know about is claw attacks, so we think that they're animals, so it could be werewolves.
Or a pack of dogs.
Or
Claw
yeah, they're
attacks.
a pack of dogs.
Because she does the dog thing. I've mentioned this so many times and it keeps getting ignored. But it could be werewolves.
But they were
Yeah.
huge. They were huge claw marks.
A big
I
dog.
didn't see any bodies.
Yeah, we didn't see that. We didn't see it. You were assuming they were big.
I don't think I
Believe-
completely trust that guard captain in that other town either.
I'm gonna be honest, I think I said slashing damage, and then you guys said claws, and then you guys said werewolves, and then you said dogs.
You guys meaning Henrik.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just Venric.
It's just
Nobody else
Assume
is
the
just
worst. I must buy a silver dagger now.
This is where I'd put the werewolves to hunt if I had them.
What do you mean it's 300 gold
I
for a
have
dagger?
one job, and it's to hunt down monsters. There better be damn monsters out there for me to hunt.
There are plenty here in Icewind Dale, my friend. You will find some, I'm sure. And with your group here, I'm sure you will be able to take them on. Isn't that right, my young orc?
Oh yeah. I
Show
can
him the
pretty
troll
much kill
scars.
anything.
Ooh, troll scars.
The what? Oh, those. Yeah. I take off my shirt.
Oh, what?
They commanded me to strip.
You shouldn't do that around older men, Grundle. That's a little weird.
It's only
Are
weird if you
them
make it
watching
weird.
or
Oh,
me?
Now it's
Brazier.
weird.
Look,
Now it's weird.
it's upsetting
Film it,
Jeeves.
strip.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about, you strange old man.
he's so weird.
We have the better old man.
Jeez, why do you have to fight with every old man we meet?
My old man beats your old man.
I'm the only old man in the group.
Old
You're
fight.
still young. It's fine.
Thank
Speaking
you,
of
Master Vin.
monsters, Brazier,
Yes?
you've been traveling alone?
Yes? What of it?
I'm just saying.
I already made that note.
Must be pretty strong.
Yeah, with all the monsters around, have you been faring? Any encounters?
I have been able to keep anything that I encounter at bay. Thankfully. Normally I travel with people, but the people that I have been traveling with, they left and stayed at the Dwarven Valley. But I have powers. I can use them. For instance, I can create illusions that can, well, hypnotize those of poor wisdom.
Uh-huh.
Like
a,
what?
a pattern, if you will, that might be
Ooh.
hypnotic.
Ooh.
But
Show me.
I'm not going to waste my abilities on you.
I don't believe you have the power then.
You
Fenrix
don't
is hanging
believe
out
that I
at
have
the
the
entrance
power.
of his tent, just watching this happen.
I identified that man's weird crystal, and you don't think I have powers.
I can't tell you if you told the truth. You just made a little hoopla. I could do that too, and I just use prestidigitation and say, your hat is entirely synthetic.
This is 100% wool.
I
Alpaca.
use my magic powers.
Want to see magic? He creates like a sparkling swirl of like illusory gemstones around him. I'll show you magic. They glitter and wink out of existence. Fine. Here. Behold. And he raises his staff and waves his hand above it, and a sparkle of magic comes forth from his gems out into the fire. As it sparkles, you can see gems swirling in and out of each other. It almost makes you want to reach out and grab them. But it's fire, and fire's hot. You have to keep telling your brain that. But everybody make a wisdom save.
Including me.
Yeah, everybody in a 30-foot cube.
He has revealed his spellcasting modifier. Yay!
You wouldn't hypnotize a little guy.
Just a little guy.
I'm just a little guy. You wouldn't hypnotize a guy who showed you his orb.
Looks like literally everybody but Vilma is hypnotized by Thrazier.
Ah.
Oh, that
You could,
that
You
magic.
could conjure finer cuts of the gems.
Prolonged exposure to the orb of confusion.
May cause confusion. As you ponder this orb over the fire, Thrazier kind of looks to Vilma and goes, If, well, say a werewolf came my way, they'd have a hard time resisting this.
I don't know if they want gems.
It's more the glinting patterns of it. It's the enchantment magic I've woven in.
They're pretty good. Wow, these guys are out. They are zombies.
Oh,
Pork sandwiches.
apologies. He releases the concentration. But more
Before somebody burns themselves.
importantly, I can also create my own food and water, which is how I've helped you all
Oh,
here
that's
today.
great. Oh, you made this?
I always create excess in case I need to
made this.
ward off some troll or something.
That's a good idea.
That's the thing. We did that.
Well, I tried to like hit it hard.
Oh, hitting
Yeah,
them makes
you-
them angry. Unless you can plan to kill the thing, it's better
Yeah,
to
well, I
bargain
was-
with the bloody idiots.
Yeah, well, I think we
Oh.
figured that one out on our own.
Yeah, you ran straight into it, kid. It wasn't your brightest moment, but you're alive, and that's what matters.
I
To
think
be
I
fair,
had it.
Close.
Most of you were just hypnotized by an old man, so
Oh, we
who-
weren't. What happened?
I bet you're still younger than me.
I very well could be. Gnomes live for a long time. I've known
Very
many.
embarrassing. Young whippersnapper got me.
Well, if you're enjoying your lamb shanks, they are spiced with Chondathian spices from my homeland.
That. Hold on. Let me go back
Is
to.
that why it tastes like cobalt?
Yeah, I'm gonna see. What did I learn in history when I was younger? That's a very long way. Holy crap. That's quite a trip. Well
Well,
traveled.
I do get around. Well,
Are these
best-
with natural 20? Are these real like Chondath and spices or?
they're
Just the
a little
flavor.
more reminiscent of Termish, but Chondath is pretty close to there, so maybe he's just getting confused.
Easy, yeah. You can tell they have human and Termish and
It's like Chinese food, but it's not at all Chinese.
yeah.
Well, best time we go off to bed, unless there's any other things that you wish to ask of me. Don't worry.
No.
I've been sleeping for a bit. Maybe I can keep watch with one of you guys.
Well, you've been so generous. Why don't you rest? We'll take care of this.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I honestly didn't want to. Well,
Yeah, and I mean, as we agreed, I'm just gonna curl up right here by the fire. Just...
Hey, wait, is everyone just gonna go to
Spoon with your new
bed?
friend.
I was ready to go to sleep first.
I'm watching.
Oh, I'm
the-
sorry. Are you exhausted?
No.
I'm sorry, are you old?
And also, I'm older than you.
Maybe.
I will stand on watch.
No.
I am the premier old man in this group,
No. You
and
can
I
just-
can watch for traps and for monsters, anything
what,
that might
Jeeves?
be. What?
Do it. I believe in you. Show him who's boss.
No, go to bed, Jeeves.
If we die in the
will
night,
stay
it's just on your
watch.
conscience, okay? On your eternal, immortal conscience that you failed us.
Very
Okay.
well.
I take first watch.
Okay, you wake up. Jeeves and Venric on first watch.
I'll take second.
Second.
Turd,
Turd.
turd, turd.
I said next before. If we need it. Can't remember.
You need about 4. Technically, you probably need about 5 because you're each losing 2 hours of sleep in that way.
What about this here?
Oh, well, I mean, if
I
you
just
want
said
him
that you
to
could
get up,
sleep, but you can
you guys
pull him out
need
of
to
it.
take notes between each other, I think, because everybody forgets what the last person said.
No, I'm not forgetting. I'm just upset.
But what about him?
Good thing we only need 6 hours of sleep.
All right. Well, Vilma, Jeeves, your first rest goes by perturbed. Make perception checks.
Was it Venric first?
Yeah, he said Vilma, Jeeves.
Oh, sorry, they both have V's. Venric and Jeeves.
That's fine.
Oh, that is pretty good. I'll roll for Jeeves just for posterity.
Yeah,
You-
because I can't. I can't
Why are
move
you
him.
still
Can't roll
missing
for him.
health?
Hmm?
Fenric still has damage
Oh,
from the fights
why?
2 days ago.
Oh,
I mean, did Beric not have? We've only done short rests.
no, you did a long rest last
You
night.
did a long one.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. We got a whole night's rest.
That literally just happened.
Damn, you guys are like goldfish.
Seriously?
Where are we?
guys?
Who are you?
Who am I? Who's that guy?
I
Ugh.
passed
The
them.
short rest button.
I got woken up because to friggin' Subi saw lights.
They were pretty.
And then told no one.
Scared away one of our quests.
What's that? Well, not gonna let it ruin my day.
What's that? Says out into darkness. You stay away.
I'm not gonna run into the snow and get eaten alive by a swarm of those things.
Oh yeah.
They're like the, oh my
fairies
God.
from Hellboy.
Yeah, they're the tooth fairies from Hellboy. Yeah.
Ugh.
Fairies.
All right, Venric, you hear rustling in the nearby trees.
Hey, wanna rustle?
It sounds like a large creature lumbering around. The fire is getting low, but it still has its light. It's surprising that something this large has wandered so close.
I'm gonna see if I have something.
A gun.
A gun!
No!
Can I use Divine Sense to see if it is undead or fey?
Open your senses to the monstrous and the supernatural. But nothing comes to you. There's no such creatures nearby, not within 60 feet.
Good. Azir's not an undead horror.
Fair, yeah, fair.
It's good to check. It's good to check. Whew.
Yeah, honestly, that
That should have been our first protocol.
it's actually was helpful, especially with the ghost.
Your
So
divine sense, you detect magic, and then you sniff.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna pick up my shield and gonna wait. I'm gonna go and let Jeeves know that if things go bad, to wake everybody up, but give me a bit.
Oh, do you need to use the tinkle toilet?
No. There's something in the woods, Jeeves.
Are you sure? I would have seen it.
I mean, unless it's...
For perception.
If you would have seen it, don't worry. Go just further toward the tents. I'm just gonna kind of stand out from the camp and kind of wait and see what happens. If it's like a deer or something, just passing through.
Okay. Do you want to move position where you were? Where you are?
Just
It's coming from
around.
the left side trees up there.
Yeah, I'll stand out kind of like toward the edge, but give myself.
Oh, not that
space
far, I
moving.
guess. Okay. You step out.
I can't move
Then you step
it
back.
more. I can't move it more because my thing's bugging out. Can you move me at least 15 feet, please?
Oh, I didn't hear that at all. That?
Sure, that's fine. It does a thing because my push to talk button's on my middle mouse. It like locked up and wouldn't let me touch anything. It just
can
kept
change that.
spinning the whole thing. You know what's convenient? The middle mouse button.
No,
No, it
it's an
interrupts.
open mic.
roll 20.
Can't because Chris is in the other room and it will echo.
Oh, well,
Anywho,
get the door closed.
anywho,
Pocket doors.
game.
You-
kill Vendrick already. Come on.
Kill me.
You stalk out
Game.
into the snow, your shield at the ready. The noise gets a few feet closer. Make a perception check as you look for movement.
Nice.
It's very dark, especially in the Frostmaiden's winter. There's barely any moonlight to use, and the fire is just exacerbating the shadows. There's something big in there, but you can't tell where it is or what it is. You do anything?
I am basically holding on to a divine sense, which allows, or not divine sense, a channel divinity, nature's wrath, that's going to allow me to bind whatever the creature is, within 10 feet of me if I see it. So, the intent is if it approaches to attack, I'm going to bind it and wake everyone up.
All right. As you sit there and wait, the creature gets closer and closer, and then it kind of starts shambling and barreling into a charge. Then it
Okay.
rears back over its onto its
Oh my
haunches,
Boot.
up to its full height, nearly 8 times your size.
Yeah, I'm gonna channel divinity, nature's wrath right now.
I don't
Okay.
think we need the wake up call if it's screaming like that.
It did scream, and everybody did wake up. It does get an attack off before you go because of your low perception, but it didn't get a full attack off before you managed to
Squish
find
the
it.
Vendrick.
It swipes at you for 10 slashing damage, if that hits. What kind of armor
It
you
does
wearing?
not. Plate.
Okay. Well, if that doesn't hit you, then your shield manages to hold true. Thankfully, it was already in front of you. Its claws clatter along your shield before you raise up your holy sigil. of saloon, and a blinding light binds the creature back. Everybody, wake up. And
So also the creature must make a strength or dexterity saving throw, its choice, or be restrained. And it must make one at the end of each of its turns in order to escape.
It's entangle, but fancy.
Oh,
oh,
Ready to go. Oh, I'm last. I'm getting my beauty rest.
all right. You said. Sorry, I was
Keep it
setting up the
down,
combat. It's a
Bullover.
strength save.
Strength or dex, its choice.
Okay, it's gonna do strength.
Muscle.
Okay.
It fails.
Monkey bear.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
All right. The creature is caught off balance, and even with its strength, it is just pushed backward and bound. What's the condition it has?
Restrained.
Righty.
The good one.
I'm gonna say everybody else is conveniently surprised, except for the bear and Vendrick. So we're gonna keep going. It is the bear's turn now.
What the hell is that?
What it doesn't need to do to escape? Is it just an escape check, kind of? Whichever's
pretty
better.
much at the end of each of its turns.
Right. Well,
At the end.
Dump it into the chat.
let's see.
Roll low on strength checks like
The music go.
like you've been doing with trolls.
We'll try.
Controls toll.
Yeah, it's real.
It's real.
That's
If
the
you've-
bad
so
rolls are
real.
affecting everyone.
Entangle effects are literally overpowered here.
In this game, it seems. All right. We continue.
Bear has +5 and he still failed.
Actually, Jeeves shouldn't be surprised. I just realized he was warned of a creature.
Jeeves the fearless.
Yeah, he was literally warned and he still like flinched and
Oh.
freaked out.
Jeeves flinched.
She's flinched.
Jeeves hurt itself in the confusion.
All right. Jeeves is going to
Ask it a question.
see the creature rearing back over his master. Venric! Master Venric! He reaches out to the creature with his hand, and there's like a flicker of purple light around his fingertips. The owlbear needs to make power word kill. Needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Feeling wise, boy?
Apparently he is. The owlbear is frightened.
Oh, restrained and frightened. That's a fun combo.
Spooked and spooked.
Right, it's gonna jump up to a level 2 of frightened. As the owlbear is quivering in its boots, it starts squealing and trying painfully to escape from these binds that bind it.
Is that an old bear wearing boots?
Yeah, weird. Benric, it's your turn.
I mean, at this point, I'm just gonna try and like make a lot of noise so I can scare it away, but I can't. I don't think I can get rid
Tie
of
it
the
up
vine
and then
thing.
try to scare it.
Yeah, please don't get rid of
I
the
can't get rid of the vines. It has to get rid of them.
My god has decided to smite him and I cannot stop it.
Yep.
I can't stop this from happening.
I've started this chain.
Dude, are you just gonna back up and ready in a...
Hey, you don't even have
Attack.
to
I
concentrate
guess
on
yeah,
that.
I'll back up and defend.
Alright. Let me go to the top of the round. Ugh, I told you only to wake me if there was a monster.
There's
Oh.
a monster.
I see. There appears to be a monster.
Oh my god.
Hit it with more debuffs.
Alright, everybody. Everybody grab one. He opens his palm of his hand and 3 little gemstones appear in it. Here, these should scare the thing off. He hands them out to anybody that'll take them. I guess Grundle and Vilma and Nephros are nearby, so he hands one to each of them.
All right.
Nephros.
Magic rock.
Is Phil still sleeping?
Actually,
no,
hold on. Thrazir can actually use one.
Oh, yeah, how does he do something, Drazir?
It's a bonus action.
Yeah, I just realized it was a bonus action. He won't give one to Grundle. He doesn't trust children with small rocks. He's gonna go...
That's fine.
At least he doesn't have
No,
a
he's
sling.
right.
Only with stuffed animals.
I was probably just gonna do the baseball thing and like throw it up in the air and try to hit it.
Off in the distance.
Okay, he hits the owlbear for 8 bludgeoning damage. As it collides,
Deadly rock.
there's a little flash of light as it disappears. Yes, it's my own special little cocktail of gem magic. Anyway, Nephros, try it out if you will. You can even sneak attack with it if you wanted to.
Wait. No. Nephros looks at it.
Granted for
God.
violence.
It looks just like Beaky. And he runs over and... Am I within 10 feet?
Yeah.
Well, I am an owlbear whisperer.
Excuse me?
Nephros, for a brief time, when he was with the rest of his family, they had a pet owlbear at the Ashbright Mansion, and he was
Oh my God.
very, very close with Beaky.
Oh my
And
god.
unfortunately, they had to eventually put down Beaky, but
No!
he still remembers how to talk to them.
Beaky,
So,
no!
The
I'm
snowy
exhausted.
owlbear is screeching at the top of its lungs, panicking. Now it has a welt on its head above its eye. Jeeves is like, "Back, foul beast! I'll scare you away into the hills!"
He's furthest away from anybody.
Let him
Is
die.
there a space beyond hostile?
And this happened before I got my full rest, right? Because I'm still exhausted.
Mm.
Yeah, you're still exhausted.
Yeah, all right. So I have disadvantage on this, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway.
Now's the time
So
for
this
all of the
is
karma to come back.
charisma animal handling.
Yeah.
When it counts, let's go.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
When it counts!
When it counts. All right. The owlbear starts to calm down. The creature is no longer frightened, per se. At least not of Jeeves. It calms down onto its forelimbs as it still struggles against the vines.
Shh, shh, it's all right. It's all right. And let me see. I have a bonus action.
Fenrix is like, Nephros, what are you doing?
Nephros, what are you doing? Throw the cool rock I gave you. It's sparkly.
No. It's okay.
Throw it
it's okay, I can
straight
handle
at
this.
its head. Kill the motherfucker.
Wow.
God damn it.
I expect to hear that from Venric.
I agree with them.
Yeah.
It's a monster, kill it.
It's a
I'm not
monster.
gonna lose
Kill it.
Beaky twice.
Just an
Beaky.
owl.
I won't lose Peaky twice. Oh god.
Right, it is the owlbear's turn. It is going to try and break free once more.
It succeeds.
It succeeds. It breaks free from the vines. Seeing all of you come to arms, and after it got whacked on the noggin, starts to slowly, at half speed, away.
What a majestic creature.
Be free.
Suvi awakens.
Live
do
with
you
the
do?
other Beakies.
Sounded like a horny owlbear. What happened?
It is a horny owlbear. I scared it away with it by looking bigger than it.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Works on yetis too.
I certainly hope so. Well, going back to bed?
I mean, everyone else should go back to bed, right? Still my watch?
I don't think my animal whispering skills are required here, so...
The thing is getting away! What are you all doing? What kind of adventurers are you?
The kind who've been mauled by a troll if we chased into the woods.
Suvi like grumples and rolls over in his sleeping bag.
My grumpy time.
It's nap time, leave me alone.
I
It's
suppose my services are no longer required. Yeah, I shall go to bed as well. Boy is barking.
Yeah.
Oh, Nephros, I didn't know you could talk to bears.
I can't.
Boy
talk to
rushes
bears.
around Jeeves and starts going for the owlbear.
Boy,
Suvi, can you use your reaction to try and calm it down?
Boy.
Animal
animal
handling.
skills.
Boy just doesn't like
activate.
owlbears, apparently.
What is it, boy?
Boy seems upset by the owlbear.
He's leaving. Don't chase him.
The boy just listens to you and turns towards the owlbear and just keeps barking, but he doesn't pursue. He's kind of like doing that half whimper, like, yeah, you better run, you better run.
Good job, boy.
Grundle. You don't have a magic rock.
Go. I'm gonna. No, what? Stop. Just pet boy and kind of calm him down a little bit and try to get him back towards the fire.
All right. Venric. You're heading back to the fire?
And back to the fire.
Yeah.
Vilma, getting your beauty rest?
Me.
Got a rock.
And
Rock.
there's a rock near me. That's
Yeah,
it.
she's
I'm
Who
like
gave
her
him this
hand out.
rock?
She's laying on her side with her palm open. There's a rock lying in it. Hopefully, it doesn't turn over too violently in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And then the gem explodes. Well, you certainly are some of the most boring adventurers I've ever met. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
Nephros, anything else? The owlbear looks back over its shoulder to you as it...
Oh my god.
Do it again.
He's gonna
Do it again.
Run within 10 feet of it. No,
Do
I
it.
am not.
Give it a
I
big
am
old
not.
hug.
I
Don't
am
be a
not going to
coward,
tempt
Nephros.
fate.
Are you gonna
Come
lose
on.
Beaky again?
Are you gonna lose Beaky again?
Oh my god!
Oh no.
Everyone
Get your
already
little
went back
beaky.
to the fire.
Everybody's peer pressuring me.
Don't be a coward.
The decision is yours.
Oh boy. Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
So failing? Does it
When it
like get
counts.
angry again?
Believe in it when it counts.
Disadvantage,
assume if
and
I
the
fa-
thing is able to do 11 damage with one of its attacks.
Yeah, I know. This is why I'm not. And I'm exhausted.
Good.
Seems good. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna push my luck.
Weak.
He is happy enough to just wave at the owlbear and then step back to camp. And
Long will we
then,
look? One day.
Next time, Owlbear.
Yeah.
Next
It
time.
belongs in the wild, Nephros.
yes,
It belongs in the museum, stuffed. And money lining my pockets.
As just a hungry animal, there's no need to kill it.
The owlbear had looked back at you, Nephros, and just kind of pensively turned away.
He
Shambled
wants you
off.
to be his friend. And you
Shambled off into the
abandoned
snowy wastes to fend for itself.
him. Look, it's so
This is
sad.
Vilma screaming
That's
about
good.
in her sleep.
Look at yeah, Velma screaming, owlbear mount.
New best friend.
Oh well, at least we are safe. I suppose we have that. Indeed, no thanks to you. Hitting it with the rock, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I'm keeping the rock.
The rock disappears after 1 minute.
Fuck.
Sorry. It's the way the rock crumbles. Alright, the rest of your rest rests restfully.
Wow.
Although, Nephros, you're kind of, like, haunted by dreams of Beaky.
Oh no.
And
Yes.
Beaky too.
And Beaky too, the Beaky that could have
Take him
been.
out back and
Like,
finish
just-
him off.
Like, just Allie, take your owlbear piece and just zoom in on like one of the cubs and just sniff that out. And that's Beaky.
No! He died as a baby! That's mean. That's like
Just-
worse than putting a crocodile out in the wild.
Got too big and they flushed him down the toilet.
It just might have accidentally mauled a rich person's dog. It
No!
Right.
was a loud dog.
Yeah, Nephros, awakened, still kind of tired. Exhaustion remains.
Fucking Chris.
I can't get rid of exhaustion yet.
This is your punishment.
You
No
could have had-
Beaky, no
No
Sleeky.
Beaky.
Oh, no, baby.
I told you. You should have believed in yourself. I believed in you.
Well, either way. Nephros.
I'm just gonna throw this one in the chamber just to get. Yeah, okay, there we go.
Yeah, you would have failed. Then it would have
Listen.
attacked you.
Oh,
That wasn't in the cartridge. It could have been anything. Okay.
It wasn't in the cartridge.
Alright, what's up?
Oh, I'm just gonna send you a DM.
Oh, you know.
oh,
Christmas
you know.
Misery.
Jesus.
Actually,
Purple shit.
we haven't done
Maybe it
this in a
was
while.
Kiki.
Why don't we enter the
Whisper
bone
into-
zone?
Oh my god.
Bum, bum, bum.
Let's go to the one that's the channel listed voice chat, and I'll tell you some stuff.
No.
We'll be back, everybody.
No.
Okay, looks like we're alone.
Mm.
So, you have acquired a new form of indefinite madness. It will last until cured. Your new flaw is I find it hard to care about... Oh, no, not that one. Your new flaw is achieving my goal is the only thing of interest to me, and I'll ignore everything else to pursue it.
Okay, so achieving my goal is the only thing of interest to me.
Yeah, think about, like, Beaky. Like, if you wanted to pursue that, nothing would have gotten to your way ever again. Not gonna let that slip through your fingers. Oddly, you also hear a message as you wake. Make an insight check.
Can I roll it just to you? GM roll?
Yeah, that actually does work. Rather, it should.
Alright, I'll just do a DM roll d20 and I'll tell you what my insight is. My insight is +1.
You hear it almost like a dream, but you recall the words as you awake. It kind of just sounds like almost a repeating pattern that sounds like common, breaking through somehow, as if it's a second language. It says, Nautiloid down, emergency protocols enabled, crew safe, vessel imperiled, psi crystal needed, come at once. It repeats ad nauseum until you awake, echoing into the darkness.
Alright, can you repeat that one more time? I can't type quite that fast.
Nautiloid down, emergency protocols enabled, crew safe, vessel imperiled, psi crystal needed, come at once.
Got it.
That's it. Alright, let's go back.
Yeah!
Beaky was.
Hello, everyone.
Ah,
Are you guys talking about me?
Cool.
no.
Super normal.
Super normal.
Streaming a Beaky.
I Dream of Beaky. Watch that. Favorite show?
Oh.
Tails. Weak.
Right after, I Love Torga. Leave it to Targos.
Okay, Chris. What happens in the morning, please?
Oh, nothing. You guys wake up, everything's normal.
Okay, yep. Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I
guess
don't know
it's
why
time
you
to-
would think something would be weird.
Yeah,
No.
there's no indications that anything weird happened, so.
Well, we have all gotten a nice long rest. Is everybody feeling better? Perhaps more courageous this morning?
What is with you and courage? What if we just want to live?
I know. Courage is not killing an innocent animal.
It's a monster.
I suppose maybe I was just dreaming a little higher than I should have been. Oh well, no matter. You people seem at least competent enough. You probably could have taken that owlbear, I'd venture.
More
Probably.
impressive that we talked it down, honestly.
Perhaps. Do you mind if I travel with you for a bit? Perhaps maybe I could make use of some of your wares that you're not willing to part with.
If you're coming with us and we just hawk the things that we find with you with us,
He's only got so much money.
Oh, well, that can easily be rectified.
We haven't
And-
taken it all from him yet.
He says, I have particular skills. For instance, and he takes the crossbows out from his backpack. They weren't quite fitting in. They were like sitting around it and inside of it halfway. He puts them all out, and he uses like a little finger of glowing magic to draw a glyph upon each of them. With a wave of his scepter, a like square of magical patterns surrounds them, and with a sudden glow of reddish magic, they vanish. For instance, I have sent those back to my home, where they can be sold at my leisure. It is useful, no?
Okay. You're saying that you could steal from us and we could never get our things back.
That's what it sounds like, yeah.
Well, that's not so. That entire hullabaloo takes me an hour to set up. I'd been waiting for you all to wake up.
It's not that late.
I wake up early. I don't know what to tell you.
Old people are weird.
It just wakes up at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
Needless to say, I have lots of useful skills that you might need as adventurers. And I have some experience traveling with slightly more heroic folk.
Insight check to see if he's just a big crybaby and needs people to protect him.
Sure.
Insight to crybaby.
Baby check.
Charisma. Wisdom.
Shut up.
You're not sure of Razir's weird behavior. He's definitely not telling you something, but you're not sure if it's relevant or not sure why.
Spooky boy.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, we can protect you if you need it. But you have to pay us.
Well, I could protect you as well, but I would rather accept payment than give it.
There is a group of us and one of you.
Yes, but if one of you gets wounded, who's going to tend to your wounds?
Me.
Did not know that.
Don't have to be so possessive of it. We can all heal here.
Look, I have very defensive abilities. I can shield you, I can bless you, I can help attack with those funny rocks that I had last night. I can give you food and water, free of charge.
That's a generous offer, and what do you get out of coming with us?
I only ask for a meager share of any treasure you find.
Oh, there it is.
60% of the money.
I'll take half of whatever you're giving to each of you. Half of whatever you're splitting.
Half of all the split or half of one person?
So
Half of one person.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so you get a
That's fine.
half share.
I'll only take a half share.
Why?
Because I know that you're doing most of the work, my friends.
Well, if you could keep up, we're looking for someone right now, so...
If you could
Might be
help
a
us
tough
find
hike.
somebody, I guess it'll be worth it.
Alright. Well,
Don't have any magic for locating people.
sadly, I do not.
Hmm.
But I would definitely keep up with you, if need be.
I don't see why not. We collect old men around here.
Yeah. Well,
Good. Then I will prepare my things. He tamps out the fire, and with a wave of his scepter, he screams, Sasha, come forth! I invoke thee and thy mighty powers. Come forth and do my dark bidding.
what? I didn't sense undead. Oh. It's
A donkey appears, laden with 2 saddlebags.
Kill him!
Throw a knife at him!
Fenric was like ready to get a shield. I was like, wait, evil! Oh.
You're so jumpy, little one. Anyway, help me
I
pack
think we
my
would
bags,
have
and
them.
anything that you have, you can pack on to Sasha as well. Let us get going to the cairn, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to the can.
Good. Alright, let us be off.
Speaking
Venture
of the
forth
can,
into the ice of the windy dales.
Do you know
Oh-ho.
anything particular about the can, Dozier?
No, it is just where you are going. Oh, off we go!
Oh, Jesus.
Off we go! Ho ho ho!
I want to say no
Immediately.
just so Chris has to, like, introduce Dozier, and then, like, no. Okay, I'll just leave.
You could if you wanted to. If you said no, I wouldn't have been that upset. I'm sure he can come back at some point.
Yeah, you'll weave
As a
him back
villain.
anyways. We'll get him out of the way here. Okay, fine.
All right. It is a bright new morning, and it looks like snow again. Of course.
Nah.
Snow time. All right.
Snowly now.
Oh, okay.
Getting
You
close. Boy should be
yeah.
know how to go.
As you near the cairn, there is no random encounters along your journey. The pine trees start to become more sparse. Even as you approach the cairn itself, the mountain is like piercing a cloud veil like onto the sky. It's quite a intimidating looking climb. Looks like there's almost like a broken like shard of something jutting out of the sublime mountain summit. You can hear winds howling off of it on its like windward side. There's no pine trees on the mountain at all. It's completely bare and bereft of any plant life, save only for the howling snows and the blue stony carapace of its rocky hide. And yeah, you make good time. There were no encounters.
Wow. Some guy named Kelvin died there.
Guess you should have kept your climbing gear, huh?
What a nice long journey with my uninterrupted stories for you all.
Yeah,
Isn't
oh,
that
yeah.
right, everyone? Will
Oh,
you just
no.
shut the hell up, you godforsaken annoyance?
Niall,
Then
you
I
can beat up
sold
your
the
old man.
horse.
That callous fellow you were talking about just sounds like a stick in the mud.
I don't know what you are talking about. I've never heard of a callus.
What
Anywho,
about that flying machine?
we will continue onward to the mountain.
Yeah,
And
this is,
See, it invades another multiverse.
we would be 100% following Boy at this point. Like, this is where
Yeah.
we're supposed to be, so.
All right, boy.
Mhm.
Where is your daddy?
Oh boy.
Mm.
As you approach
Take me to the daddy.
the mountain, Boy starts rushing ahead, dragging the sled along with him. Oh!
All right, hold on, boy, wait.
Excited, isn't he?
Yeah, well, he's been missing someone for a while. I'm gonna try and get him to slow down so I can untie him and let him go.
Boy rushes ahead of you in spite of your efforts, and you see him rush towards a sort of lump on the ground. As you all catch up to Boy, he's excitedly digging his nose around in the snow before he pulls out a leather strap. You can see that he's like yanking a broken sled that's been seemingly smashed to pieces. It looks like there's a frozen and dead dog lying in the snow,
Aw.
and a trail of blood, and many other broken leather straps. Any
items to
other
gather?
signs of effort here have been covered by the snow from several days of snowstorms. But I'm afraid
Time to
we're going
bound.
to have to
No!
investigate this further next week. Well, thank you everybody for watching. If you want to watch this stream, we are here every Wednesday for the Rime the Frostmaiden at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to watch our sister stream, it's on Sundays from 9 to midnight, and you can find my books on DriveThruRPG and some on the DM's Guild. If you want to support me another way, you can do so at Patreon/NobleCrumpet, and yeah, come see us next time. Maybe we'll see another Thrazier or something.
I'm gonna kill Thrazier.
Maybe we'll see 3 more Thraziers. Who
I'm gonna
knows?
kill every Thrazier you throw at me. I'm
But
gonna,
wait,
I'm gonna
there's
be
more.
the Thrazier Slayer now.
Oh, Slayer.
Vilma draws her blade of Thrazier slaying.
Yeah.
All right,
Made by
thanks
soaking in
everybody.
The blood of the first Vizier.
First Thrazier you find. Better get started.
Ugh.
Good night, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
We don't want to start the Thrazier Wars.
Oh no.
Ah.
Da, da,